Okay.
There's so much work happening.
I think you have to start it up again.
Hello, friends. Are we back? Let us know if we're back.
Okay. Nothing happening. Oh, God damn it. Everybody's blaming me on Twitter.
Hooray!
This is Joe. He's the only new one.
That's fine.
Amazing.
Blame me. I don't care. I'll fight all of you.
Thank you, everyone,
Listen,
for
Joe, you can
being
fight me
patient.
and you will win.
It's probably going to crash again, so just be prepared.
Yes, we want to thank you for your patience as we go through this very stressful experience all together.
Plus of you.
There are 284.
That's so many.
Too many.
That sounds about right.
So we're going to jump back in. The same group of people, if you were here when we started, they're still here, presumably. I don't think we lost anyone. Austin took Colt Mendoza at pick number 1. Super shocking. New Orleans took Tesla at 2nd overall because it's freaking Tesla. She's amazing.
Oh, wow. We're so shocked.
The draft is the same?
Yes. Nothing has changed. And this will bring us to...
Yeah.
This will bring us to pick 3 for Philadelphia. They will be taking Matt Cross. Joe
Son of
B.
Havoc.
Everyone mocked this guy to Yellowknife.
What made you go for him here?
If anybody ever even talked to him, you understand why we took him here. Great locker room guy, great interview, just great.
Great.
I'm prone to agree. He's been amazing in the Norfolk locker room, so jealous of this pick a little bit. Perfect. We will continue on then. At 4 for the Arizona Outlaws, they will be taking a trade. Philadelphia will be receiving pick number 4 here, and Arizona is receiving Chicago's round 1 and Chicago's round 3. Super fun. So now that this is a back-to-back Philly pick, they will also be grabbing Brandon Booker, Myrtle Beach. Maury.
He's in the chat. Maury's in the chat.
Again, like same thing as Cross. You know, secondary is a big need for us, and we love a good locker room guy, and that's exactly.
Yeah, he was definitely on our board in San Jose, so like he was a highly coveted guy.
He was actually the guy that Arizona was thinking about taking if they hadn't traded the pick. So, pretty solid.
Owned.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. All right, this will bring us to San Jose at pick 5. They will be taking Chester Sweets. Revolution. Love this guy. Love his podcast.
Oh yeah, great. He's a great follow. Like if we would have waited on him, because we don't have our second, because we got to go for we got to take Jack. So he would have been way off the board by the time we picked again. So we had to get this guy.
Absolutely makes sense there. Perfect. We will go on to pick 6 for the Outlaws. They will be taking Stanislav. Oh, okay. Stan. Good old Stan. I'm so sorry that I can't say your last name, Madge.
I'm not even going to try.
Koniak-Polski.
Put some respect on Koniak-Polski's name.
There you go. It's been said.
Yeah. Everyone knows Majeju. Yeah.
Honestly,
we're gonna have to like soundboard his name, and then like every time it comes up, it's just hit that button again.
For real.
Ideal.
Yeah, get ready.
Yes, but absolute titan in sim leagues. Absolute amazing pick here.
Mhm.
Sure.
Perfect. At 7, we have our first pick for the Honolulu team. They will be taking Fat Boy. I know that they
Earning
have
monster.
Boy!
Got him.
Earning. This dude is an earning monster. It's actually ridiculous.
Indeed. The fact that he made it all the way down here to 7 for them to take is obscene.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
before like the
I thought he'd
Mendoza
be-
hype, like
Yeah,
he
I
was
thought-
like, consensus first overall.
Indeed.
I
But
thought
he
Fat
is...
Boy would be gone top 3, like at the
Yeah.
most.
Fat Boy was.
I did
Honolulu's
not think he was
number one
consensus first overall.
if they had that, but they got him at 7, so they really made.
Yeah.
Well, sure, because everybody was like Mendoza's going 1, and Tacalio is going 2. But yeah, like I thought Fat Boy was the pick after that. Like,
Yeah. Well, I know that he's a Hawaii boy, and now getting to go to the Hawaii team is got to be a good feeling for him. So
yeah.
definitely excited to see him succeed over there.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. This will bring us now to pick number 8 for the Colorado Yeti. They will be taking Mo Magic. Walker, I know you want to talk about this one.
Oh, we love everything about this guy.
I was heaping praise on him a lot in Minnesota, and Welker's
I knew
noticed.
for a fact that if we didn't take him here at 8, he was going at probably 9. Yellowknife liked him a lot too, but
I'm
loved
a
everything about this guy, and we needed to fill some holes on our defensive line, and to grab him here, that's a perfect pick in my mind.
and I'm gonna say this right now. I think he's a future GM, like very
100%.
soon.
100%, I agree with that.
This dude's a monster. He's gonna be amazing.
For sure.
Indeed. All right. This will bring us to pick 9 for the Baltimore Hawks. They will be taking Darrell DeVille. Ex-Wazoo,
Nice.
who I adore. I love so much. I hired
This
him as a
I
head
love
office
this
intern.
dude. This dude's amazing.
Yeah,
Those
like,
trading cards he makes are sick. I love them. I got one. I'm very
I
happy.
love my commissioner
I
cards.
want to
so
get
much.
one. Like, those look so cool.
He's absolutely
Right.
amazing. He's a fantastic pick here.
Mm-hmm.
He was the best
Yeah,
dare.
Yeah, he'll fit right in on that Baltimore linebacker core because right now they have Guy Nico and Shepard Marshall as a call up, and that's it for their linebackers. So they need somebody.
Well, excited to see him kick ass over there then.
Mhm.
Perfect. This will move us to 10 for the Orange County Otters. They will be taking Jeffrey Phillips, John Contetti.
Nice.
Good old tight end off the board.
Yeah.
Mhm, the spiritual successor to Johnny Blaze. Like it's a perfect like transition.
We knew we were taking him even before the expansion draft because Johnny Blaze is probably the last person we expected to lose. But being able to bring him back to Orange County after his first player was a Otter for life. It's a great feeling.
For sure. Alrighty. This will bring us to 11 for the Yellowknife Wraiths. They will be taking Johnny Hellzapoppin, Cola Bear.
So this was probably the highest ranked safety we had on our board. Every interaction we had with him, we loved him. So we were like, okay, this is pretty easy for us. There isn't much else to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and with Danny Gridhead, he's like ancient.
Our safeties
So-
are old as shit. They're like 1 foot in the grave.
Yeah, you got
Most of your
Gridhead, who is a
back
legitimate
is
S10, and then Chase Jensen, he's starting to hit regression. Like y'all do have John Boyce like in the D League waiting for a call up, but even
He's
then,
there, but he's not really
Yeah.
earning that well. Like, no offense to him, but we need someone better, like, right now.
yeah, like they could like Hellzapoppin could be like day 1 starter.
Hellzapoppin
So-
could also be the guy that lights a fire under boys' ass.
True.
We could
True.
see him.
I obviously
Yeah.
love Cola Bear. Hired him to DSFL streamer, now promoting him to NSFL streamer. Dude is crazy dedicated, so absolutely someone you want to have around for you. This will move us to our final pick of the first round for the New Orleans second line. They will be taking
Boo.
Boo.
Andrew Witten. We
That
love
is the
him.
one time when they're booing the team, not the commish.
Both.
He It's amazing. So if anyone's seen the Prospect Bowl team names, Myth is the one who named those teams for me.
Oh, nice. I like
yes,
what they
indeed.
did.
I love the
Atlanta
team names.
Ice!
Is this two
Represent.
Harrison Smith renders in the first round too?
Dude, everybody loves Harrison Smith renders. Like I remember last time I did renderings, I had like 3 of them.
Yes. I know that this is where we ruin people's mocks because everyone had us taking someone else here, but we are very, very excited to have
We know who.
Everyone had us taking someone else here.
I wonder who it could possibly be.
Everybody knew we were taking redacted.
We'll move on to our second round here.
All right, Honolulu back on the clock.
Indeed. Pick 13, they will be taking White Goodman. Gucci.
Oh,
That's a Gucci pick.
That it is.
Yeah.
That
fantastic pick.
render is beautiful.
I know, right? Who did that render? Like it should say at the very top of the screen.
Image by Big Red.
Yeah, Big Red.
Big Red!
I know that Gucci said he was going to change his player name if he made it to Hawaii. So I'm looking forward to what you come up with, Gucci.
Ooh, this should be good. But yeah, like right now, Honolulu's only running back is Ruff, who is IA right now.
Yep.
So
Rip.
They
Very
did say they got Shadows back in the locker room. So
oh
Yeah, I
see
don't-
if that correlates.
He's there, but I don't know if he's earning. That's the only thing.
Yeah. I mean, running back, you don't need to be a super high earner to be usable.
Yeah.
But we shall see.
yeah, I remember that
It's
first
usable.
year that not Mako. It was someone from season 16 like came in and just immediately just ran over everyone in the league. So like rookies
Torrenson?
can make a big deal there.
Absolutely.
That
All right,
sounds
this
like
will
a
move us.
Torrenson thing.
Probably. But yeah, pick 14 for the Sarasota Sailfish. They will be taking a trade.
Big old
Sarasota-
trade.
Sarasota is receiving a whole bunch of picks this draft from Colorado, and Colorado is receiving pick 14.
Yes, we are.
Sarasota needs players.
Yes, indeed. And Colorado needs this person specifically. They'll be
Yes, we
taking
do.
Thubba Bumper.
Oh yeah. That's
Power,
a-
I know. We all know who that render is, and we hate you.
Tell me about this pick, Woker.
We traded up to 14 because we weren't going to wait on this guy any longer. He played in Colorado with his last player, and he was a perfect locker room guy then, and he's going to continue to be a perfect locker room guy now, and he's been a better earner this time around as well. We're really excited to have him back. It's meant to be.
Perfect. I love Bauer, and I'm glad that he's got to go home now. So
Ain't that sweet?
we now have back-to-back Arizona picks. At 15, they will be taking Heath Evans. Another tight end coming off of the board here.
Mm-hmm. Like with Jamerson going IA, like they're gonna need and hitting regression, like they're gonna need to find the next tight end for them. So
Very good. Back-to-back here. So at 16, they will also be taking Tyler Ollis Jr.
This is fucking highway robbery.
yeah, how did this dude slide to 16? That is insane to me.
Kentucky Thoroughbreds. What? Sorry. Should have named your team that. I'm sorry. I love that one.
Oh no!
Yeah, the next time we go through expansion, like put that on the board. We will vote for it.
100%.
Will we? Will we really? Either way, this dude's amazing.
Definitely,
He's an
probably.
excellent pick. All right, for
that's
we have
right, pedigree.
another NOLA pick coming up here at 17. We will be taking our quarterback of the future, Ben Roethlisberger.
So
Sloth
handsome.
Killa. Indeed, we love Sloth. He
I've seen that guy's butt.
Oh my god!
We're excited to have him back. We've missed having him. He was in our war room previous to this new character, so we're excited to bring him back and get to have all of the fun Sloth time. So
Too bad you didn't take him at 12. Sad.
we
Yeah.
could have given some mock TPE if we had, but
Yeah.
alas.
Yeah, it could have gotten us TPE too. We got to take the averages of everybody.
I know we're gonna get
Yeah.
like nothing. Come on.
That
We're gonna get
was
like
at least
2
two.
teams for this.
Can't make
Yeah.
people's lives too easy.
Thanks, Nova. Appreciate
Might
it.
get 3 if we're lucky.
I'm maxed out on-
All
Well,
right.
no. We'll probably might get 4 actually.
We shall
Yeah,
see.
we'll
We'll press on though. At pick 18, the Philadelphia Liberty will be taking Wesley Erickson, Light Noir. I love Light. He is so good. He is another Norfolk boy, and just I adore him.
Yeah, same. So yeah, we need secondary. We other than Booker, we have no corners. Our 2 safeties are hitting regression this season as well.
Yeah, and McKinney's retiring, so
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
right. It's Israel.
Weird silence.
Weird silence. Hooray.
Woo!
We'll now
There's an
move on
awkward
to
silence.
another Copperhead pick. At 19, they will be taking Troan Egghands. Joe, what's up?
Yeah. Well, I mean, thanks, idiot other league, because like Trone was great, and I think everybody's mock had him super high, and he just fell for some reason. So this is
Yeah,
like a
he was
slam dunk
like
pick.
5th or 6th in most mocks that I saw, like somewhere around that middle first round range.
But there's so many guys who had first round value in this draft.
I know some.
Yeah.
Somebody
Some
was
people will fall through the cracks.
And I mean,
Yeah.
we got really lucky to get him. Like this was just we weren't even expecting him to be here, so this was just like a slam dunk pick when it happened, you know.
Yeah, and Austin's got a really young like defensive line. Kyle Idlewild, Hal Fast in it, Riles McTackle if he comes back in, and of course they'll be learning from Grayson Casella, the living legend.
Aw. Thanks for telling me about my team. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
We'll move on to pick number 20 for Sarasota. They will be taking Octavio Clemente.
Another good one.
Mm-hmm.
This is another guy
guess-
that I saw like going really high a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, I swear to
Yeah.
God, this draft had like 30 people who have like top or first round grades. Freaking ridiculous. But yeah, so I
What
guess
happens when you have 270 people?
But yeah, so this guy's basically going to be the eventual successor to Freezer Repost. Like,
Yeah,
he's-
isn't he like super old?
Oh yeah, S12.
Yeah, he's old, ancient.
Yeah, everybody else on their line is from S18, and they have Mike Franchette who's retiring as well. So there's going to be some openings on that line.
Indeed. Perfect. We'll press on now to the Butcher's pick. At 21.
Man, I'm good at making those awkward silences.
We are all just stunned by how amazing and insightful your comments are that we like.
Oh well,
freeze up.
thank you.
Yeah, nothing to say.
Very hard to follow up. Very hard to follow.
Indeed.
You're so
All right.
sweet.
Perfect. Pick 21 for the Chicago Butchers. They will be taking so shocking. They're taking Benson Bailey Jr.
Reach.
Reach. Somebody beat me. Fuck.
I could have got him in the fifth.
For those of you who are new and don't understand what's happening, GMs have to be picked automatically in the second round. So this is an auto pick.
Like earliest second round pick that they have to use.
Correct.
Yeah, and that's why you'll also see a lot of GMs who have to pick someone there to try to trade towards the back half of the second round, like what's happening later.
Yeah, indeed. So, congratulations, Chicago. You've got your GM, and now you've got a really solid player for your linebacker core. We'll move on now. Pick 22 for the Orange County Otters. They will be taking Big Ed.
Big
Hello,
Ed.
Snorlax.
Oh, it's beautiful. That is beautiful.
It's a great
Lovely.
render.
Mm-hmm.
With Ed, we were looking at a few players here just because there was so much depth available at this point. But with our defensive line being extremely young and lower on the TPE side, then we needed to get somebody that we knew would be active in the locker room and be able to contribute right away, and Ed is that.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. All right. That'll bring us to pick 23 for the Wraiths. They will be taking Colby Jack.
Yeah, this dude sucks. I don't know why we drafted
What
him.
another reach.
Boo!
I don't know what the GMs were thinking here. They overruled us on this one. So, yikes.
This is another GM pick.
Can we get the league to like take over this team, like what happened with the New Orleans Pelicans for a while?
Yeah, this guy is actually terrible. I don't know what they're doing. They're like sandbagging the draft.
Amazing.
They're just drafting memes at this point.
Y'all are so mean to Fly. All right, perfect. Last pick.
Fly
of
loves
the
me.
Second round, the San Jose SaberCats will be taking Monterey Jack. The other
Yes,
Oh,
another reach.
Double boo!
It's even worse. What's going on?
I prefer
here?
Swiss.
That guy's my replacement? What the?
Oh my god.
Yes. Or
It would have
another.
been great if he went to a real team.
That guy couldn't wash my jockstrap. Come on.
I think we're having too much fun. I think someone's gonna come find us. All right.
Oh, right.
More
This is
fun.
Oh,
Oh, here comes HM.
No
find
fun
the
for me,
commissioner.
for me.
Go for it.
Indeed. All right.
Again?
Oh Lord.
We're gonna press right on.
You gave me a
to
live mic. It's
top
your fault.
Of the third round.
Guys, be quiet, please. We're trying to go.
Honolulu will be taking Buck Thornton.
Another huge slide. I don't know what the hell.
This is
everyone else
another guy
thought.
who has first round talent going in the third.
This dude's a beast. I think the only reason he's not first round is because he didn't market himself very much. He wasn't like he wasn't making media. He wasn't like super active on the forums, but he was like earning super consistently and being active in Discord. Like I can attest to that.
Yeah, like in the mocks that I was doing, like just on the side, like I had this guy going like in the early second round, sometimes even in the late first. Like this guy's a get. And like Honolulu needs at least one more secondary guy. They right now have Joseph Wozniak, and that's it. So yeah, this guy comes in and immediate starter.
Indeed. I know that they had said that they were pretty fond of him, so I'm very excited that they managed to grab him. So, perfect. That'll bring us to pick 26 for Sarasota. They will be taking Haha Mango Panda. One of the most fabulous names in this draft.
I love that name.
It is a very good name.
Our new
Very good.
head of recruitment as well, I believe. So, like,
Isn't it?
super solid.
What an easy
member of
job.
the community. Yeah. An important job.
Not anymore.
A job that Duilio has done too well the past few seasons. So please calm down.
Oh no! Keep going. Let's.
No.
Let's go.
Calm the fuck down.
No, we go
Save
to
the
16
rookie
teams
mentors
next
just
season.
a
What are you
little bit.
talking about?
Oh dear God above, no.
Indeed. All right. We will move now to pick 27 for the Baltimore Hawks. They will be taking Eldrick Avery, Ransack the Universe. It's a good name.
That is a great name.
Yeah, it's a really
It's a good
nice
name. It's a good
username.
pick.
Yeah, Baltimore, like they got rocked with the players that they lost over the offseason. Like right now, their only corner is Juan Marston. So, and he's like semi-updating. So
He's semi-active.
So he would probably be a day one starter for Baltimore, I would guess.
Very good. Looking forward to seeing him succeed. All right. At 28 for the Outlaws, they will be taking Sandro Rio. User Sandrop.
It's a very good pick. That's another really high level talent falling all the way to the third.
I think there's
He's
just
been around for a
like
while, hasn't he?
I feel like his stock really rocketed like in the week leading up for the draft for just some reason. I just felt like he was getting more and more pub about it, and I think he went higher than I expected him to. Silence.
We will press onward. To pick 29 for San Jose, they will be taking Lawrence Bass.
What a render.
That's beautiful.
That's nice.
Amazing.
This dude's amazing in the Minnesota locker room. I love this guy. And the fact that they got him in the third round is pretty crazy.
Yeah,
This is so much talent.
We were so happy when this dude fell to us. Like, holy cow, we're getting Bass. What in the world? But yeah, like we need at least one more linebacker for our crew. Like we've got Tyron Brackenridge, we got Inspected Deck. Like Just like put them alongside Lawrence Bass. We good. We all good.
Awesome. Very good. This will bring us to another Arizona pick. At 30, they will be taking Quinn Hughes.
Damn. Quinn Hughes falls to what, 30? Like that is
30 on the dot.
yeah. Like,
There's just so much first round draft.
Yeah.
mhm.
You can't
Only
even
so
take them
many
in the first
first-round
2
picks.
rounds.
Only so many first round picks.
Yeah, like you could have an NFL style draft and nobody would be a reach. But like for Arizona, they need some help in the secondary, particularly at safety. They have Desmond Scarlett as a GM, but then after that they have Atlas Quinn waiting for a call up and nothing else. So like another guy come in, like they're still going to need to go a little bit more, like maybe at least one more safety in the draft or in free agency, but yeah, good start.
Very good. Alrighty, this will bring us to another pick for Honolulu. They will be taking a trade. Austin will be receiving the pick, and Honolulu will be receiving Austin's round 7 this draft, and their round 1 and 2 next draft.
That trade's wrong because we're actually flipping first in the trade.
Oh, well, good to know.
Classic Infinite.
Whoops.
This fucking guy.
Yeah, we
Okay.
did.
Infinite.
Alrighty. Well, now
He's
that
gonna
it's,
pop in
How
here in a
dare you
second.
get one out of these like 500 and something slides wrong? You freaking idiot!
At least get the
Oh my
first couple
God.
rounds right, honestly.
all right, at 31, the Copperheads will be selecting Eddie Jeter.
This was a trip and a half to select this fella because
There he is.
I was told something happened.
I told you.
Nothing at
We're all
all.
good. We're all good. Thanks for coming by. This is
No,
my pick.
see you later.
Bye.
Quick, boot him!
We were completely ready to set. We were set to pick him at pick 19, and Moody went to bed and just expected that's what we were going to do. And then Trone fell, and I was like, "This is amazing! I have to take this guy." And nobody took a receiver yet. And any GM will tell you that I offered them a trade for every pick between this pick and my last pick. And
He did. He offered us basically the same trade.
Yeah,
Every-
he was
every
going to give
time.
me his first straight up for 22.
every time because we believe in Quirky Turtle so much. I mean, it was hard choosing between him and William Lim, but we knew that receivers were going to go off the board first, and we needed one, especially since we weren't sure if we were going to lose Tidwell in the expansion draft at the time. Or that's a lie. We already knew that. But anyway, either way, this guy's so important to us, and we're so glad we could have him. And it was a big trade for us, but we don't care. We feel like we got the best receiver in the draft. It was big. It was a big win.
Man, you guys have Rod Tidwell, net gains, and now the best receiver in the draft. Like that offense is OP. Plus Peter Larson, and eventually at some point Tree Glebman. Like, what are y'all doing?
Winning fucking championships. Try it sometime.
Yeah, I'd like to.
We're gonna press right on.
Why? This is the best part.
Be quiet.
Because
I'm only kidding. I'm only fucking around.
It's
fun.
Woker's turn. It's Woker's
my
turn to be
turn.
excited. Because at 32, the Colorado Yeti will be selecting.
The best wide receiver in the draft.
There
False.
you go.
Oh,
Dock it up.
We
1A, 1B. I'll give you that.
Yeah, we took Lim because we feel that he's the best wide receiver in this draft class. Nothing wrong with Eddie Jeter. I think that's a great pick from Austin, but we were very happy that Lim slipped to us at this pick. We think he's going to be a great locker room guy. He's a great earner. He has the potential to be one of the better receivers in this class by far and away. So we're really happy with the pick here.
Colorado,
We
known
really
for
need it.
success.
Mhm.
It was better.
Perfect. All right. At 33, the Baltimore Hawks will select Byron Dolls. Fair rubs going on here in the 3rd round.
First fair rub of
offensive
the
lineman
draft.
hike.
There we go. Look at that man. He's
Oh, he allowed a sack? Come on, man.
Well, now you know why he fell to the 3rd.
That's fair.
This man is amazing. Super dedicated. Just won Offensive Lineman of the Year in the DSFL. Made it to the Pro Bowl as an O-line in the DSFL as well. So exciting stuff. And now we will forward on to pick 34 for Orange County. They will be selecting Deshaun Jones, 40 Jordy, who is a stud. We love him.
I don't know how you all
Dude.
let him drop to this pick, but
Because
not gonna
everybody
complain.
else
Because
was
once again,
thinking.
there is
We
fucking
don't
4
have
rounds
infinite
of first round picks.
There are only
crazy.
so many
Anyway.
picks, Laser.
we were considering picking him at 22, and when he was still there at 34, then there was a no brainer because we still need help on our defensive line. We're always going to need help on our defensive line because who doesn't?
Mhm.
To be able to
Colorado.
get 2 actives. Oh shush! To be able to get 2 actives from one draft on the D line is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd almost argue that this was like the better pick than who you took earlier, and Ed's fucking fantastic. So I mean, you're gonna kill it. Like I don't like playing you.
I feel like nobody's gonna like playing anybody after this draft because now everybody's gonna be like stacked.
No, I'll still play San Jose and Chicago. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Wow, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this now.
I was
was
cool
not
with ragging
holding
on
back
Chicago,
today.
but now you're gonna bring my team into this. Oh, it's on now.
All right, guys, let's be quiet. We do
We're-
want to get this done before midnight, please.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm weak. Really, I don't.
I know.
Pick 35 for the Wraiths. They will be selecting James Cho.
All right, I think the only reason this dude fell this far is because he went slightly inactive for a few days because I think someone like got sick in his family or something like that. I vaguely remember there was that was one of the reasons why he fell. Like there were some concerns, but yeah, we
That's
still
not
love
bad.
him.
Mm-hmm.
We think he's one of the best Ds in the draft. Once he comes back because he said he was going to. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of like taking Tua Tagovailoa. Like you take him, and even if he's out for a little bit, like he'll be back and he'll be great. But yeah, the D line, like they have Nero Alexander and Giannis Kraustis, both are entering regression.
Yeah, and we also lost. Oh my god, I can't remember his name. I feel so bad. We
Jason
lost
Kearse.
Curse. Yes, Curse. Thank you.
Yeah,
we lost
Jason
Curse in
Kearse.
expansion, which was unfortunate. But it was basically who do we lose, Curse or Big Red? That was like who we were debating because we were like, okay, if we open Big Red, he's gone, just because of users. So we were like, okay, we need a DE, so we picked Cho.
Perfect.
Mhm.
This will bring us to our bottom of the third round. Sarasota at 36 will be selecting Michael with the block, who
Nice.
his name was different, and then I said it as with the block last draft stream, and then he changed his name. So
Yeah.
you're welcome.
Sacrosanct is great. He was actually one of the highest rated receivers on our board, and the fact that we couldn't get him made us sad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
If Peta is 1A and Lim is 1B, with the block is probably 1C. That's a really great pick.
see the reason why Laszlo 42 moved to O-line?
Let's
Yeah.
not talk about it.
Too many receivers that are going to steal his job.
Let's move on to pick 37, top of round 4 for Honolulu. They will be selecting Sean Dawkins, number 82.
Nice.
I don't know what to say. I actually haven't seen this guy, honestly.
I'm hoping that he's freaking out because I know that he's in voice chat in Lulu right now. So I'm
I know
hoping
he
he's
told me that he
hiding.
was super interested in going to a team in Chicago where building is something that's important to them. So going to an expansion team is actually perfect for him. He's
Mhm.
had the opportunity to get in on the ground floor and really make a difference day one.
Yeah, like they're gonna have like they just got Buck Thornton. Now they're getting Sean Dawkins. So like those two are like those. I said earlier that they needed to like work on their safeties. Boom, they've got their 2 starting safeties in one fell swoop.
Indeed. Excellent pickup for them. Perfect.
Mhm.
At 38 for Sarasota, they will be taking Fondle My Ball.
Not 69 overall, banned Sarasota.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's no way that he would ever fall. So I might as well stow him in your back pocket. This man is amazing.
Balls
Love him.
always fall.
I wouldn't know.
Disagree.
The commission loves Fondle My Ball.
Oh god.
Well, way to take this draft straight into the fucking gutter, guys.
Feel free to
Doing
ban me
great.
at any time.
That you can
We-
blame me for.
Have some amazing back-to-back picks here for Arizona because Arizona
Again.
owns so many picks here.
They own
Dude.
everything.
At 39, they will be taking Bruce Buckley, Nicholas the Great, another O-line coming off the board.
Fair rubs.
Fair rubs indeed.
So many fair rubs.
Very good. And now here at 40, they will also be selecting Calvin Golladay. Back to
More
back
rubs.
fair rubs.
So mad.
Pancake buffet up in here.
Pancake buffet.
Anyone-
That is incredible.
Anyone else getting hungry?
I am actually.
Always.
I have
I'm
pulled
happy.
pork for dinner. I'm not hungry at all.
Waffles are better.
Waffles are
What about
pretty
pulled
damn
pork
good.
with waffles?
Whoa.
Oh,
That's
stop
not a
it.
combo
Stop
I'm
it right
familiar
now.
with.
Whoever said it, I don't even know.
You need to quit that right now.
No,
Mm.
you know you want it.
I do! That's the problem!
And the poorest soul to go to San Jose is?
At 41, San Jose will take Cadillac Harris.
This is a
Mm.
crazy
Grande.
fall. This is crazy.
I mean, all of
This-
them happen.
This dude was
I-
insanely active.
I am really happy with this one.
Yeah, this dude was all
Should
over the
be,
place.
honestly.
I saw him a lot.
He's awesome.
Mhm.
He's still around a lot.
Yeah, like this dude, like him and he hate me pick 6, like covering both sides of the field. It's over. Like cancel the league. We already got the trophy.
Oh, yeah?
He
Yeah.
says
He does say.
Mhm.
with false confidence.
Oh, please! I'm brimming with false confidence. That's the best kind.
All right. We've got some back-to-back Copperhead picks here. At 42, they will select Keechwa Jones.
We did do that. Just
Why?
might as well just say
Good
the
move.
other one. We'll say the other one, and I'll just talk about both of them.
Okay, perfect. They're also going to be taking Tommy Sacamano.
Mm-hmm.
Tell
So
me the man.
Arizona 100% stole our idea of taking back-to-back offensive linemen, and I was so mad about it. But still glad to get a really good offensive lineman out of it. And then on top of it, we got one of the top running backs in the draft. So like, I mean, Moody's getting older, and we might have to put him out to pasture soon enough. So it was good to get like his understudy.
Let him smell the flowers.
Man, I'm sure Moody will be happy to hear you say that.
That's why
Tell me
I'm
about,
sure.
tell me about the rabbits.
I'm glad.
Tell me about the rabbits, George.
Alrighty.
Yay, we're nerds.
I've seen movies.
No, I love it.
At pick 44, the Colorado
Colorado Yeti.
Colorado
There we
Yeti.
go.
Use,
Fundamental.
use your words, Bex.
No. The
Why do
Yeti
you
will
hurt me like
select
Yeet.
a trade. They will be receiving
Mm.
Philadelphia's round 5 and Arizona's round 7, and Arizona will be receiving Colorado round.
This pick.
This pick.
This pick.
This pick?
This
pick.
pick.
Yeah, this one.
This pick.
The one that's
This-
happening.
Specific pick.
And now that it's Arizona's, they will be selecting Thomas Passman.
Like, if this dude couldn't stay out of if this dude wouldn't have stayed out of jail, he probably would have been in the first round. But hey, Arizona.
That's an excellent take.
Fall
Yeah.
off. It's
Mhm.
unfortunate.
Yeah, so Arizona's picking like half the league, just so everyone knows in the chat.
Yeah.
If you're not sure where you're
Dude.
going, Arizona might be a
50% chance you go to Arizona.
Just flip a coin, and if it lands heads, you're going to Arizona.
And if it lands tails, you're also going to Arizona.
Indeed. All right.
Just
Pick,
if it lands on its side is when you're not.
pick
No, then, if it
45
lands on your side, then you're going to Chicago.
for the Baltimore Hawks. They will be selecting Ben Stack and Paper. Such a good name.
We wanted this guy so bad. And we, no.
No.
Hawks scooped him up instead.
Yep. But yeah, so like I said earlier, they just had Juan Marston, and earlier they drafted
Eldrick Avery.
Somebody.
Eldrick Avery. Yeah, Eldrick Avery. Thank you. And
They've gone
Yeah.
heavy on Royals this draft.
for sure, they got a
It-
pipeline system going.
Which is interesting because I don't I don't know anyone who has strong connections. Wait, who are the GMs for?
Dadley, who was in Philly, and Duke, who's with us in Colorado.
So that's fascinating, actually.
Might just be the weirdest bunch of coincidences.
I mean, I'll take it. It's super cool. All right. For
Yeah.
46, Orange County will be selecting Tatsu Nakamura. Quest. Love this kid.
This,
great.
yes, excellent.
This is a big need for them because right now their only running back is Ludicolo Big B. They lost.
They lost Reed. I was about to say they have Reed, but no, they lost him.
No, we
They
traded.
lost
Yeah.
Reed. They called up Sidhu's old player, and he's retired now. So
yeah,
he's
so,
gone.
so
The
so
corpse
it's basically
is dead.
just It's basically just Ludicolo and a bunch of inactives in the D League. So this dude, like, he might start right away for them, for Orange County. If
I was going to say there's a very real chance that Orange County is planning to start him right away.
yeah.
Of course, we can probably ask Laser that.
Yo, Laser.
Yes, I think that's what we'll do.
Thank you, Laser.
We will be calling up a lot of people. I'll just put it that way. But this guy had the best interview out of all the draftees that I personally interviewed, which I only did 2 teams.
3 players.
Yeah.
What is it?
We'll talk shit later. Go.
Orange County not drafting. Well,
so he had the best interview out of anybody, and I wanted to pick him in the second round because I thought he was worth it at that point. But we just couldn't justify taking a running back when we had Bigby that's still serviceable for another couple of seasons, and we badly need help on the DL. So I'm very glad that we were able to get him.
Yeah. By the way, feel free to tell me to shut up if I start talking out of my ass here, because I'm just doing these picks as if it were like a shoot.
Fair enough.
Fair. We will move on to pick 47 for the Wraiths. They will be selecting Acura Skyline, the other HO intern that I just hired that I'm super excited about.
yeah, it's insanity that we got Skyline almost pick 50. Like we were already looking for a replacement for Drake because he's pretty much mostly inactive nowadays. And we were like, okay, this dude's somehow still available. Literally, I think this was the easiest pick we had the entire draft.
Right. So Matthias still going strong, but
I'm still here for a few seasons.
Oh shit, that's you.
Yes, hi, it's me. Yes, I'm still here for a few seasons.
That was the best one.
I don't know a lot of the usernames. I know a lot of these guys by their player name.
Yep, I'm here. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Dan Wright. Nice to meet you.
Ew, you're terrible. Get away.
I know, right? It's time. Don't shake my hand. You might get worse.
Oh, Jesus God.
I don't know if Hanyadi can get worse.
I mean, my first season was pretty bad. Less than 800 rushing yards. Literally, we're starting running back. No focus. Fuck you.
Deadly.
We're having fun.
I'm shit talking.
Dad.
I'm shit talking myself. Let me do it in peace.
No, because it's a NOLA pick now, and it's my turn.
Oh, okay.
At 48.
Look at the GM, or look at the commish flexing.
New Orleans will select. Literally just a hexagon.
Roll,
this is the best slide in the entire friggin' draft.
J-Pac,
look at
you
him.
are a legend. Look at him. He is literally just a hexagon.
Amazing dude. Just been hired as one of our sim assistants.
Oh hey.
Literally streaming this right now.
I was gonna say, can we have J-Pac speak on this pick?
Yes,
No.
please talk about. You are now a second line member. How does it feel?
Doot, am I right?
Yes,
You're
that is
wrong.
the right answer. We're so excited to be bringing you aboard.
But yeah, he's another guy who's probably going to start right away because right now New Orleans' only safety is Mason Blaylock. So, like that, you have a bunch of corners, so that like one of them could play in the middle, but even still, like hexagon, another guy could start right away in the 4th round.
I don't know what our plans are, but we'll find out. Perfect. This will bring us to top of round 5.
Let's go.
They will be selecting William Alexander Morrissey.
So this guy's kind of a sleeper. Actually, he's not the most active in Discord, but he's actually been earning really, really well for us. We're actually scared we're going to lose him to call-ups next season, so we're kind of scrambling to get like 2 wide receivers in the next draft, which is hard because we don't have 270 players this time.
Yeah, we can't.
We're going to draft people without futures. Never mind.
But yeah, we'll probably start along or be the number 2 guy right behind Jed Podolak, like another key starter for Honolulu. I got a feeling that these like expansion teams are going to be better than people are expecting.
Indeed. I mean, there's a reason that we went for Insta expansion instead of the 2 draft, just because of how insane this draft class is.
Right.
Now we are at pick 50 for Sarasota. They will select.
Get it.
James Angler. Angler being on a fish team makes me happy.
Oh, I didn't even notice that at first. That's what
The pun is quite nice.
It's
solid.
I appreciate it.
So Sarasota got Johnny Blaze in the expansion draft, and Johnny Blaze was really good last year. Like, he's really good, but he's also
Johnny Blaze has always been really good, but it's because where they play him.
Right. So is Sarasota going to do the same thing? And even then, like
it's not about exactly where we play him. It's also about the sim being ridiculous.
Yep.
Sure.
The sim as well. Sim big suck.
Sim big suck.
Sim big suck. Even if he retires next year, like Angler will come in, be that guy. Okay.
Perfect. This will bring us to pick 51 for the Yeti. They will be taking Ismael Sanchez. Walker, what's up with this pick?
We loved this guy. We wanted him at 44, but we had other players that we wanted to pick later in the draft who we felt we wouldn't be able to get in round 8, which was the next time we had a pick when we still had our round 4. So we traded down, and fortunately, we still landed this guy. He's been super active in our locker room as part of our scouting process, and we're just absolutely thrilled to have him here.
Very good. This will bring us to pick 52. Who is echoing me? No. They're taking Claude Miller II. Don't all jump at once to talk about this amazing
I don't know who this guy is. Gonna be honest.
Terrible.
He's actually he created right before the trade deadline. And then he started shooting up the board because he was earning very quickly. He's an SHL guy. I think he might also be a VHL guy.
Yeah,
I
remember talking to this.
He's amazing. He's a great dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's a great pick. I didn't think he'd go in round 5. I would have taken him later.
Yeah, I remember talking to this guy, and he was talking about how he thought he was going to go very late in the draft because he started so late. But like the work he's put in, like this dude's legit. Like he wants to get good, and like there's going to be some openings for him on that outlaw defensive line.
Sure is.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Alrighty, this will bring us to pick 53 for the Sabre Kitties. They will be taking
Kitties.
Matthew McDermott. Maddie is
Kicker!
so amazing. Yes, indeed.
Yes. Like, we need a new kicker. Like, really bad. Kicky Bobby was not doing it for us. Like, I remember there was at least 1 or 2 games last season that we lost because of our kicking. Out of many. But yeah, we needed a new kicker, and we got the best one available. So, and Maddie, like we've just heard nothing but great things about this guy. Talked to him a little bit, and he was just this dude's legit.
Indeed. Excellent pickup here for San Jose. This will bring us to another Arizona pick. At 54, they will be taking Zamir Kayla.
Finally, Kayla goes off the board.
Well, we all know who Kayla is. You either love him or hate him.
He's like the textbook on how to Doc.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone knows who he is because they've been shit talked by him in Discord. But
I mean, I'm gonna say that I know that he's different in the locker room than he is with the public persona that he puts on, and I don't think he's as bad as people tend to think he is. And I've had a couple of
Sure.
kind of to the side conversations with him, and he seemed really decent. So I'm sure he's going to do excellent things over in Arizona.
Right, for sure. Like Arizona, they already drafted another corner, didn't they?
They got Tyler Olds Jr.
Tyler Olds Jr. plus Kella
Plus half the rest of the draft.
and Quinn Hughes. Like, geez, they
Tyler
went hard on
Olds Jr. is gonna
secondary.
be a great guy for Jameer to sit alongside.
Absolutely.
That's a great
Alrighty.
corner duo.
At 55, Honolulu is going to go ahead and select Jack Banks. I love this guy. He's a Norfolk kiddo, so I've seen him around the locker room a lot. Super solid dude. I've loved talking to him, and I know that he will be a great presence over in Honolulu.
For sure, and I love the landing spot for him because Honolulu, their linebacker core is aging. Like they have Alex Selich, season 11, Sandeep Bakshi, season 14, Jalen Storm retiring. Like their only young linebacker is Mac Arianlocker. So they need to get younger at the position, and this is a great move for him.
Indeed. Perfect. This will move us on then. For pick 56 in Philly, they will be taking Tom Sofa.
Yes.
All right, someone's going to have to explain this one to me because Brock Phoenix is season 19. He is nowhere near regression.
okay, I've
It's
heard.
Never
mind.
It's a backup plan. It's just like we are 100% sold on Phoenix. This is just in case.
A safety valve.
Okay. Fair enough. You don't see it. There's not a lot of teams that do that, but that's a valid strategy.
Orange County actually did it with Brock Phoenix.
Yes, we did.
Indeed. Very good. That'll bring us to pick 57 for the Baltimore Hawks. They will be taking Nick Caper-Collin.
That's a really good pick at this point in the draft.
Yeah, like I thought that the Hawks were gonna get hurt a lot more in regression, or not in regression, in the expansion and at the receiver position, because like if they weren't gonna lose Maddox, I thought they would lose one of either Asher Quinn or Chris Cross, and just
Chris Cross they couldn't have lost, and I believe they protected.
Oh
Quinn.
yeah, Do what?
I believe they protected Quinn, so they protected their receiver core very well.
Yeah. Like I didn't think they were gonna like protect both of them, but yeah, like with Earl Maddox as an S12, like Caper-Collin could be the guy who
comes in to replace him.
Yeah, for sure.
Indeed. Cool. For the Orange County Otters at 58, they will be taking Daniel George.
Another tight end.
You can never have too many tight ends.
This is a great pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This is a guy who slipped in the draft because of COVID up in Canada. He's up in Canada dealing with COVID because he works in health. And here
Good
he's
luck to him.
really solid pick.
Yeah.
I want to say he actually he finally PM'd me back on my scouting probably the day before OCO picked him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he PM'd me back at the same time, and that was the point at which I told them we might want to go ahead and pick him up.
Yeah, I was pretty bummed when OCO picked him there because I thought maybe he was going to slip because of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like and also I remember when I got drafted, I was a tight end when I started, and we had a 2 tight end situation going with me and Cameron Olsen for a long time, and it worked out really well. So this setup in Orange County, like with George and Oh God, help! Someone help!
Phillips.
Phillips, thank you.
Start
Yeah,
yelling.
like I don't know what pick this is, but yeah, like those two together, like they can do some great things.
Absolutely. Perfect. This will bring us to 59 for the Wraiths. They will be selecting Patrick Money. He's your P
Hey,
Money.
money!
Yeah. We want D line help. Air crew. He's getting a little older. He's not going to be around forever. I think he's retiring next season? Question mark. I remember there was some discussion that he's going to retire soon. So we were like, okay, we want more defensive linemen, and Money was the best one left on the board as far as we were concerned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a solid play. Like I like this move.
Another one of those picks that I'm really surprised to see fall. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Alrighty. Let's turn now to the next pick here.
Philadelphia.
At pick 60 for Sarasota, they will be taking a trade. They are going to be giving Philadelphia. Philadelphia is going to receive NOLA's round 5 and Colorado's round 7, and Sarasota is receiving Tom Sofa.
Smoke screen, not a backup plan at all.
Surprise.
Look at this dude playing 5-dimensional backgammon over here.
Look at Philadelphia pulling up Brock Phoenix.
Philadelphia will now select Jonathan Altidore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's very clear we need help in the secondary, and our second corner, along with 2 new safeties, this was an easy.
Mm-hmm. They're making their own Legion of Boom in one night.
Yep.
And Altidore
Hell
is
yeah.
he's a league vet. He's been around the block at least one time.
Oh yeah, I thought that name looked familiar.
And to see him fall all the way to the end of the 5th round is kind of surprising, but I'm sure
Yeah, it's just the
it'll
nature
get
of this draft, right?
a little bit of a boost for him. Prove himself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. This will bring us now to round 6. Top of round, Honolulu will select Luke Skywalker, one of the quarterbacks from Norfolk. Love this guy. Been a pretty solid earner. A little bit quieter on the Discord side of things, but absolutely phenomenal dude.
Yeah.
Quieter on Discord, but pretty active on Twitter.
I haven't been on Twitter in a hot minute, so I've missed out on.
I want to say he's tweeting daily.
Well,
in the footsteps of current Honolulu quarterback Colin.
It all makes sense. Perfect. All right. Sarasota at 62 will select Eric Barlow. I love this kid.
I was really hoping he was going to fall to us at 65, but Sarasota just snagged him.
I think this is a solid pickup for Sarasota because you have someone who's really, really eager to learn the ropes of the behind-the-scenes stuff. Super, super dedicated. He's put out some great media. Definitely someone who I think can be a really, really good presence for that.
Yeah,
and a lot of Discords.
And also they have Jamie Nakia. Beat, I don't know if he's going to be all that active. His CP is a little low for being as
Beat
around
is
as long as
going to be a solid locker room presence for them, but it's going to take a little bit for him to bump up to the safety that they want and need there. Right.
So I think that Beat and Barlow could go back and forth between whoever is in that free safety position. So next.
Correct. This will bring us to 63. Philadelphia will select Spike Suzuki. This makes sense for me because I know that Spike is friends with Juniped, one of the players over in Philadelphia. We've loved having Spike in our locker room over in Norfolk.
Yeah, and with losing Franchi too, we needed another pass rusher, and I think he can be someone who could fill into the end role and rush the passer for us in the next season or two as well.
Can we just pour one out for Franchi really quick?
Pour one out.
Get the fireball. Time to celebrate. Perfect. This will bring us to pick 64 for Arizona. They will be selecting Slinky Claxton. Such a good name.
Such a good render.
Such a good everything.
It took me forever to get in contact with this guy because I just couldn't find him. And when I did, I very much enjoyed my conversation with him. Obviously, he didn't slip to a pick where we felt comfortable taking him, but I think he's going to be great for Arizona.
Very good. Moving on to pick 65 for the San Jose SaberCats. They will be taking George Fisher. Can anyone do like a death metal
Please
reading
no.
of that name? Because I certainly can't. And I know that was a goal.
That was a request?
Yes.
I mean, I could try my best, but are you sure?
I mean,
Yeah.
Are you really sure? This doesn't seem.
Yeah.
How nicely did he ask?
pretty nicely.
Was there a please?
I don't remember.
Here, I can
where
do
the
it. I
mess-
can do it. I can do it.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
George Fisher!
Okay.
Yep.
Is that
that's
Goku
good.
powering up?
Oh
You
my.
are welcome, listeners. Perfect. This
All
dude's
right.
amazing. I know that he is
You-
a
What?
user over in
I
PvE
can't-
as well.
I can't hear anything anymore.
Oh no. Oh Jesus.
I think there's something coming out of my ears. Hang on.
What?
It might be,
Just blood.
it might be. Nope, it's brains. Don't worry, it's not blood. It's just brains.
It's both.
That's so much better.
Amazing. All right. This will move to 66 for Chicago. They will be
Hey,
selecting-
Chicago's back on the board.
Hooray,
Hooray.
Chicago!
In a second.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all are
They're
here.
taking Julio. Turtawiti-Jaja.
Colorado is so mad about this pick.
I think all of us are
Turtawiti-Jaja?
kind of mad about this pick.
So, as you can tell from Indonesian Huskers username, he is Indonesian and
No
also a fan of the
Let me write
Huskers.
that down.
So he fits in really well with Infinite and also Frick right away. We were pretty upset to not see him slip just a little bit farther from us.
Infinite had a severe reaction to that.
Infinite
GM chat.
was extremely sad in GM chat.
Yes.
Tirtawija is how Infinite has yelled at me to say that. I'm so
Well,
sorry for everyone's
Infinite
name. I
can like shut up.
Infinite could come on here and say it himself. So
Oh God, please don't
Don't
invite him
invite
again.
him.
We don't
anyway,
want him back.
We
at
kicked him out
60
for a reason.
at 67, the Baltimore Hawks will select.
Oh, no, he's back.
Lordy.
Oh, you did it, madman.
Okay, great. Get out.
Bye.
The Hawks are taking Nunik Anastasia.
Anastasia?
Anastasia. Either way,
That sounds about right.
Yep.
Anesthesia.
yeah, getting some more
Something.
defensive talent here for the Hawks.
Mm-hmm. Like D-line is a need for them for sure. Like Terry Taffy's inactive. Sardine Beaner is kind of active, and Matt Hull is down in the D League. So, like, bit surprised Baltimore didn't go here earlier, but like this will be a great pickup for them.
Indeed. Perfect. At 68, Sarasota will be taking Joey McCabe. Fair Rubs.
Fair rub.
Fair rub.
All the rubs.
Sarasota's making an offensive line right now because they got Laszlo. Samuel Bakhtari is still there, not active. Like They're going heavy on the offensive line.
Build that wall. Love to see it. Perfect.
Mhm.
And now 69 for the Hawks. They will select
Nice.
Nice.
Dex Kennedy. So, okay, let me tell you about this man. So DeGumpa is, we're not really captains, but he's kind of my co-captain for my minors team in PBE, and I love him so much. And he's so fabulous. He's excellent in the locker room. Just super, super friendly, super, super sweet. Hopefully he continues earning and keeps on that train so he can be a super contributing member to Baltimore. But he will be a fantabulous locker room presence. And he gets to be lucky pick 69, so you really can't complain there.
A Kennedy going at pick 69 is just all of the chef kisses.
Amazing. Alrighty. This will bring us to 70 for Orange County. They will select Garfield Despacito Jr. It's such a good name. It's
an excellent name.
Absolutely.
It's fitting that Garfield the orange cat is in an orange uniform.
Yeah, I know, right? That render must have been easy.
Yeah.
Very
He
good.
has a really good connection with some of the guys in our war room, so we was glad to be able to get him on the team.
No shit.
Yeah, and so right now, Orange County has Hugh Mongo as their number one. He's still great for a while. Ramon Curisoto,
who?
How's he looking? What?
I'm sorry. Who?
Who is it?
Lemon is the best user on this site. You put
He is
some
incredible.
respect on his name.
You put some respect on that name.
Lemon is
But yeah,
great.
so-
Even if we can't play him at running back, he's great.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But
Perfect.
yeah, so he'll fit in very well in that on that receiving core.
Indeed. At 71, the race will select Susan Cash Jr.
So yeah, we have Cash Money. Y'all suck.
Slide.
Get out of my league.
Okay. Come out. We're done here.
See ya. You're done. All of you.
Yep,
You
we're
suck.
done here. No, we definitely have to leave when the team that
I'm
loses.
feeling
that
super inadequate right now.
We have Cash Money. Y'all suck. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many trophies you have. We have Cash
How'd that
Money.
Ultimate game go?
No. It actually matters
Say
how many.
something about trophies?
All right.
God.
Yes, where can we find?
I have
All right.
several
Anyway,
in my
we're
trophy
gonna
case if you want to borrow some.
we're gonna finish out round 6 here. New Orleans will select
And the first PowerPoint. Woo!
Hank Steele. Look at that render.
Oh,
Look at it.
yeah.
Oh shit!
Beautiful stuff.
Oh, he's the cream.
Cream, right?
Macho Man's kind of small for a defensive tackle. Brother.
I don't know. What would they build at back then?
brother.
Is this where
I
we
feel like they
exchange
were-
PowerPoints, by the way?
Yes, it is.
Perfect.
Yeah, let's
See.
go in the draft midway through.
Haha,
And I
midway
am going to
through.
go get another soda.
All right. This is
Okay.
our transition point. Thank you
Get
all
soda. Get alcohol.
Intermission.
for basically intermission. Yes.
Yeah.
We've
Well, if
made
we
it
asked you
through-
guys to, if we asked
First
you guys to not
72.
only stay here for like 280 something picks, but also us talking about 287 picks without it taking a breath, like we would all pass out before we hit the inactives.
Indeed.
And I will leave.
I want to reiterate just how friggin' insane this draft class is. Like, y'all are
Oh,
phenomenal.
there are too many of you. Too many.
There are
there's-
so many of you, and it's perfect.
There's still a lot of really good names out there.
Yeah.
Like
We're gonna be going through actives until probably round 10. At least
Later.
round 9.
Later.
yeah.
Yeah.
At least 11. There will probably be actives in 12.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we still have a lot of work to actually get to the picks.
And honestly, there might even be actives in 13 that we just aren't sure about.
Yep.
Okay, we're ready.
Indeed.
Hey, we did it, guys.
We're back now. Smooth transition to our
Holy
second
shit!
set.
We did it!
At 73, Honolulu will select Baden Brosley, Central
Good.
Snickers Bar, which is such a good username.
Cinch.
Story of my life.
Indeed. I love this guy, another Norfolk kiddo, so I've seen a lot of him in our locker room. He's hilarious. A pretty good pickup here for someone they can kind of keep in their back pocket.
Yeah, for sure. Because right now the only corner on Austin's roster is Dermot Lavelle.
This is
he really
Honolulu.
good corner
Oh wait, why does it say Austin on here? This is
because you're drunk.
What? What are
That
you?
definitely says Honolulu.
What are you talking?
You know
about?
what,
Okay,
It's
buddy?
blue. It's yellow. It has nothing to do with us, but that's cool.
I'm looking on the SaberCats like draft board. So
Oh,
Maybe you should watch the
somebody.
draft that we're doing.
yeah,
Indeed.
I know who I'm going to yell at.
But now we'll move on to a Saber Kitty pick for
Infinite.
you. At 74, the SaberCats will select Jamar Laxon.
Okay, this is the biggest slide in the draft so far. This is insane.
I love this.
This dude is max TP already.
I know, right? And we got him. Like,
You
this is
literally
awesome.
got him in almost the end of the first third of the draft.
Yeah, like we got him at the 7th.
74th overall, you get an insanely active dude. So
Not
congratulations.
bad for a quarterback.
Well, running back as a whole,
Not
position
bad for
just
a
kept
quarterback.
sliding.
Yeah.
Where's
If
he
you
gonna go
saw
now?
his presser, he mentions not wanting to talk about the potential of switching to quarterback.
Yeah, that was
It's
actually a really funny
hilarious
thing.
joke.
Yeah, he
Right.
kept that up in the Minnesota locker room too. Like he's one of the best locker room guys we have. I love him.
Mhm.
Excellent. We'll move right on to pick 75 for the Liberty. They will select Mario Von Pebbles.
This
Another
okay.
excellent name.
This dude is a massive sleeper right now. Like
Yo.
another Minnesota guy. This dude is he's gonna be amazing. Like he's gonna start max earning next season. Like his words, he's gonna start earning like a beast. Like this dude's gonna be great.
He was. Again, we're trying to find another pass rusher after we lost Franchi. So with Spike and Von Peebles, it's
Awkward silence.
Awkward silence.
You beat me to
Perfect.
it.
We will go on to pick 76 for the Colorado Yeti. They will
Hey, that's my team.
select-
Failures.
They're taken Richard Gilbert. Swanky pants.
He's another one of those running backs who is, I believe, already at DSFL cap after the draft. Frick pointed it out, I think, yesterday, and we were like, yeah, we got a steal in this guy. It's a guy that Bag recommended to us, and we're really happy to have that presence in the locker room, especially since he was briefly labeled as a Yeti in NSFL General. So, fate.
Accidentally, somehow.
Yeah. But yeah, like right now, your two running backs, Ashley Owens and Michael Vincent, they're both active, but neither of them are updating that.
Yeah.
So
Owens is updating fairly
Occasional.
when he does. He's just not regular about it.
Yeah. And then Vincent is like
Vincent is a
half
once a
IA.
season guy.
Yeah, he's like half IA. So
He's
gotcha.
he's been trying to start a business, which, you know,
Oh.
like these not
Yeah.
always great.
yeah,
But
fair
Sapp is a guy
enough
that
for
we
him.
really love having around. So
You know, good for Michael. He's finding
Perfect.
life after football.
We will move on to pick 77 for the SaberCats. They will select Brendan Lanier.
Good move. Good move. Good move.
He's a player.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
He is a player.
Thank
He
you.
plays football.
Sometimes.
But no, okay, so like our safety position right now is Trey Staley and Jarrell Tuck, who are both season 12s,
Ugh.
and
Yeah.
and Oswald Grimner, who is IA. So we need some safety. Bad. And this is a great move for us. Like I'm really happy that we were able to find a safety at this range. Who's
safety's so deep in the draft too.
Mhm.
Very good. We'll move on to pick 78 for Chicago. They will
Need
select
more butchers.
Hamish McAndrew. Ithaca Hawk.
I love that he's using the Ryan Fitzpatrick render.
As a safety.
Yeah. I mean,
There's
he
something
gets a
cool
lot of
about
interceptions, to be fair. Mr. Fitzpatrick.
All right,
Yeah.
at 79, Austin will select a trade. They will receive
Hey.
Colorado's round 3 next year, and Colorado will receive this pick.
Thank you.
I,
It was a good trade for both teams. Not gonna lie about it. We're both happy with it.
yeah, we're both happy with this trade. I just don't remember who we traded for at this point.
Oh, well, let's find out. At 79, Colorado will select
That's why we're Facebook friends.
Leroy
Oh.
Jenkins.
Oh yeah. Oh, now I remember why we traded up.
Way to
This
not
guy
remember.
at this point in the draft, we feel is one of the steals of the draft. There's no reason he should have slipped this far down.
Yeah,
And
look at that TPE, 176 before
especially with the help that we're going to need in our receiving core, we really like having this pick.
Very good. Very good. All right. At 80, the Liberty will select Donatello Ariabate.
Now that is a render.
That's
right
a render. That
is, yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Mayor of Flavortown.
Mhm.
Flavortown meets the city of brotherly love.
Perfect.
Philly
fit.
cheesesteaks for everyone.
Like, Guy Fieri is such an underrated render.
Oh no,
Like,
I'm missing slide.
You're missing a slide.
I am.
You're missing a slide.
That's
Infinite.
okay.
Infinite.
Yell at Infinite more.
No.
Beat
That's
my
okay.
fist.
A thing was gonna happen, but instead we have boom, a trade. Chicago will receive pick 81. Baltimore is receiving $4 million in cap space.
That's so much cap space.
Well, you have to get picks somehow. And they don't have many other picks to get picks with, so
Buy the picks.
gotta do something, right?
Indeed. Alrighty, that means Chicago picking here now will select Simeon Works.
yeah,
He's
you know
reducing
what? That
chess.
works.
That's a great pick to
That works.
trade up for like that. Yeah, I feel like that's a
Yeah.
defensive end who kind of slipped through the cracks a little bit to get all the way to round 7.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Chicago, like, they have Thorian Skarsgård and John Schmersh right now. Like, those they're only 2 actors on the D line. So, like with a couple other places for Chicago, this is somewhere where he'll definitely help out.
Very good. At 82, Orange County will select Kevin Coe. This pick is a good one. So this user has been away because of COVID, but is such an amazing dude.
Kevin COVID.
OCO keeps picking the
How did
COVID-based
nobody name their
sleepers.
character that? Would that be in bad taste?
No.
Maybe
Yeah.
a little.
You got to
Yeah, a
be Jersey
little bit.
19 too.
A little bit.
I don't know.
But no, an absolute
Okay.
steal here. Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, just another person to put along that. Like, the Otters are loading up on their offense. Like, this is their second receiver they took. They also
Well,
took,
have you seen our
two-
defense?
I was going to
We're-
say,
we're loaded
have
up
you
to
seen the
put
Otters? They're just always
Our secondary has almost 4,500 TPE,
Nobody cares, Laser.
but that's why
what-
we're going offense.
You know what we do care about, though? Pick 83, where the Wraiths will select
We
kinda
don't care if Yellowknife
Magnus
picks.
Valdir.
So yeah, if you didn't remember from like 5 minutes ago, our secondary is like 1 foot into the grave. So yeah, we need more safeties. So we got another safety. Woo.
Perfect. This will bring us to 84 for the Sabercats. They will select Matt Krause.
So, Matt Krause.
players who came on super late in the season and is one of the last guys to join the draft class, but made his presence felt.
Yeah, he's gonna pump it up next season. He was kind of slow early on. I feel like he was really overwhelmed, but now that he's kind of moving it together, I think he's gonna be pretty good. He's gonna be damn good.
yeah, he could be our slot corner right away, or we could like stash him for a year. Like there's plenty that we can do with this guy. So we're excited to have him.
Perfect. This will bring us to round 8. Top of round 8, Honolulu will select Cal Solarin, most tragic pick of this draft. As he retired.
Oh.
Ow.
Oops.
Big rip.
Indeed. So that's a bit of sad for Honolulu.
Yeah.
But they've
Like,
been killing
I'm
it
not-
everywhere else, so
Yeah.
it's okay.
Even if he hadn't retired, I don't quite get the logic of it because they had his powers.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it was a choice. Either way, we will keep the train rolling. For 86 for Sarasota, they will select Sebastian Vettel.
Okay, once he comes back, this is going to be a gigantic steal. He's away right now, I think, because his kid got sick. So, Vettel, wish the best for you, man. You know, good luck
man.
with all that shit. But I expect him to come back eventually, and he's going to be a monster when he does.
Yeah, like he's already got a good number of TPE already in just one season, and like if he didn't have to go away for a bit, like I could easily see this dude going in the first 3.
Yeah, he had the talent to go first, second round.
Perfect. All right, this will bring us to 87 for Arizona. They will select Jacoby Batista to beat back out of London.
Yeah, so Arizona right now they lost Ruff last season, or from last season, and right now their only running back is Baby Yoda. So
To be fair, Baby Yoda is a really good running back to have on your team.
yes,
Yeah.
That's the kind of user you want to be running back.
Yes,
But having 2 running backs is better than 1.
This is true.
Yes.
these
As
are
the Sim
facts.
so dictates.
2 is bigger than 1.
True.
Big if
A lot
true.
of people don't know that.
What a surprise.
Okay, kiddos. At 88, Arizona will also select Taylor Cooper. What is this under?
Is
that from
Hoodwink?
That's from Hoodwinked.
Hoodwinked? Yeah.
But
Yeah.
why?
I don't
Why
even know
not?
what that is, and I don't want to
Dude, he
know.
loves schnitzel.
Why not?
That's the Schnitzel guy. The Schnitzel guy from Hoodwinked.
I have so many questions. All right, it's fine though. We're gonna move on
Don't
to
ask questions you are
89.
prepared to know the answers to.
It's correct. 89 for San Jose. They will select Jamie Watson.
I'm very happy with this.
Actually, both of these last 2 picks were guys who people probably didn't know about until super late in the scouting process, just because they got held up on their TPE for a long time from updater issues.
Oh.
David Rector V2.
Watching them go back to back was really interesting to me.
Very good.
Yes.
Alrighty.
So we needed. I want to say it's like we just needed a slot receiver. Action Jackson, awesome. DeAndre Thomas Fox, awesome. You get the third guy right there in Jamie Watson.
Sounds like 4 and 9.
So
it's what we're good at.
All right, I have
It's
a promise.
what we're good at. Oh,
I have
no.
a promise to
I'm just kidding, I
fulfill
love
with
guys.
this next pick. So, this is pick 90 for Chicago. They will be taking Sam Sidekick. Now, Nola was sitting there hoping that we would be able to get Sidekick on our next pick, and we were silly geese for thinking that would happen. Because Evok is amazing, and obviously it makes sense to...
Evok, best Vok.
Indeed.
One of the top 5 Vox for sure.
But excited
I
to
love her.
see Sidekick go to Chicago and get things rolling over there.
Oh, that'll make her go inactive again. What? Silence. Go.
Indeed. We're going to move on to pick 91 for Honolulu. They will select Damon Brooks for Sucks Fake.
Yeah, this dude came in really, really late in the DSFL draft process. We picked him up. He was great for us. Little slow at the start, but he's going to pick it up, I think, and he's going to be
He's
excellent.
so funny to watch.
He's hilarious.
He's a great locker room presence too.
Yeah, he's maybe the funniest guy in this.
Yeah, I've heard some great things about this dude. Like I knew he was gonna fall somewhere really, like whoever was gonna pick him up was gonna be smitten by this guy.
Perfect. This will bring us to 92 for Colorado. They will select Sim Snobo.
The nicest guy in the draft. Fight me.
No.
No,
Better not.
literally no one's gonna fight you on that. You're just
Best human ever.
This dude is awesome.
Change my mind. You cannot.
we made this pick and immediately GM chat was like, "Ah, damn, we were hoping he would fall to us." Oh shoot!
It's round 8. Nobody's
Pick.
falling to anybody at this point.
Yeah, like it's
Good
time
job,
to
you
get.
guys.
It's time to get whoever you need. 'Cause
Yeah, this.
Retire
Literally-
Infinite now and start Snowy.
Yeah, he's
We're
yeah.
we're really happy to have this guy on the team. We think he's gonna be one of the best locker room presences we have.
mhm.
We're hoping he develops into Infinite's successor, and we're going to do our best to nurture him in that direction. Just really happy to have him.
Very good. This will bring us to NOLA at 93. We will select Samuel L. Saxon. Such an excellent name.
Senior. Don't forget the senior.
Oh, the senior. I'm sorry. Yes, indeedy.
Yeah.
I've had it with people forgetting to put the senior on my motherfucking name.
Nobody cares.
We're excited to bring this dude along for us. So, very good.
Yeah.
We will continue on to Philadelphia at 94. They will select Suleiman Raza, the other quarterback from Norfolk, one of our very important members over there.
All right, so this one, at this point, me and Hall just said, let's either pick the guy with the funniest name or just the greatest locker room presence. And locker room presence is exactly what we get with this pick.
Indeed, he's amazing.
And a pretty good. And a
Also,
solid
he's
name,
got
Suleiman.
quite an interesting name.
Suleiman.
What does it even mean?
I want to say it's biblical, but I'm not 100% sure. Suleiman.
Either way, you take care of him for us because
We will.
amazing. This will bring us to 95. Yellowknife. They will select Mike Lee, Young Cricket.
Like we. Yeah, so how does Yellowknife's receiving core look? They got Nate Swift, Bender Benning Rodriguez, Billy B. Hart again, 3 really good ones, and I think they also picked
Swift-
up another wide receiver somewhere in there.
Swift isn't going to last forever. That's the thing. He's
Sure.
got like
Slipped to season 12, right?
yeah, he's got like
13.
2. Realistically, he has about 2 more seasons of being good, and then 1 season of being kind of bad. So we need receivers eventually. So get him now, I guess. Plus, he's one of the highest TPE guys left on the board. I think at that point he was one of the highest TPE guys left on.
I think Cricket was one of those guys that we, at this point in the draft, were watching and saying, we really hope he slips to the next round because we'd really like to have Cricket at this.
Yeah. I think there were some concerns about him potentially going IA. I think there was something about that.
I'm not sure what drove his stock down exactly. It just
I swear
kinda
there was
slipped through the
something
cracks.
like that, but obviously we're happy to have him. You know, this high TP, this deep in the draft, it's pretty nice.
Indeed. Alrighty. This will bring us to pick 96 for New Orleans. They will select Blake Alexander. Alex F does updates, I think, like 1 season. So
Yep.
doesn't necessarily
Yes.
look
They're
particularly
very
high
painful.
TPE, which I think is part of the reason that he fell this far. But we've had his previous player in New Orleans, so we're happy to bring him for us as a wide receiver this time. Perfect. I'm going to take a break. I will be back in a second. Y'all,
Okay.
you got this.
thanks for handing it off to y'all and not just like
Commish-
someone.
Quick, Commission's gone. Post gimme memes.
Y'all.
Oh god.
Oh shit, where were we?
We're on
Okay.
pick 97.
Pick 97.
Yeah,
Honolulu
we just finished round
selects.
8.
Oh gosh.
Are we still going?
I can't believe
Ozymatez
this is the
Buckshank?
first one. Yeah, say it. I can't say it.
Ozymatez Bookshank.
That's him.
Osmatez Bookshank.
Don't worry, J-Pop. We'll do it for you.
Thanks.
Yeah,
We got it.
we've watched Key and Peele.
What a guy. Am I right, fellas?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know about this dude. I've
He's-
seen him around.
He's still active,
Yeah,
He
he's
is
still
a player
active.
in the league.
which is always good when you've because we
We were
have
nearly pick
names
100.
who people aren't sure are going to pan out, and when they do, it's always nice to see that they're still around. And
Yeah.
so Ozymatez being active is great. We love that.
Yeah, and this is Honolulu, right? So you got right now their only active corner is Emadov Emoji, and he is hitting regression.
Yeah,
They also
he's
have Victor Moran-
old.
Is he active?
Oh no, he's inactive. My mistake. So the only like big earning corner I meant to say.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Okay.
Round
Victor
nine.
Moreno's kinda, but yeah.
Pick 98. Sarasota selects Aaron Fields. Superman 89.
Superman.
Soup man.
All right.
Soup.
So let's see.
Going to get beer.
Sarasota's
Enjoy.
got Dak Frost right now as
Oh, I
their
will.
only running back. So
Yeah, and
like,
he's trash.
picking him up-
So they need a replacement like now.
right? I know.
Yep.
Yeah, get that guy out of there.
Yeah.
Terribad.
They need someone new.
Yeah, like can we bump
Aaron
him back
Fields is the
down to the
future.
D League? Oh, he's still down in the D League. Just never call him up. Don't worry about it.
Yep. Yeah.
Everything's fine. Aaron Fields gets 100% of the snaps.
All right. Perfect. With pick 99, the Philadelphia
Haven't figured that
Liberty select JB Apollo. Running back.
Ooh, another Derrick Henry render.
Dude, Derrick Henry, like for starters, that last season he had, and also like the fact that he's got kind of a gut. Like,
Love me, Derrick Henry.
oh, dude.
And
I hope-
this is
I
still
hope he's
active
good for another
picks.
3 years, even though I know he won't. But anyway, so right now the Liberty, they got Sam Torrenson, who is beast.
Everyone
Fuzzy
knows
Dotson.
Torrenson.
Yeah.
Yep.
Torrenson was the guy I was thinking of earlier who like came
Yeah.
into the league and was
Yep.
just great immediately.
And Dotson is he's there. He exists.
He is there, and that's the most you could say about him.
It's mostly because they have a primary back system with Torrenson.
Mm-hmm.
Watson and Farley Hank have been filling in as at FB or at tight end,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes wide receiver.
Heck yeah. What a guy. So at pick 100, the Arizona Outlaws select Frederick Vaquain. Yeah.
Frederick. Yeah, it might be Friedrich. That looks kind
Friedrich.
of German.
Could be.
Friedrich Vaquain.
Yeah.
Anyway, wide receiver. So
I
Arizona's
think
taking
it
a
just
couple of
mixed
wide
German and
receivers.
French.
They took Taylor Cooper. Who else? I remember one other receiver.
I vaguely remember there being quite a bit of this pick GM chat. Can't remember why though.
Oh, they also took Heath Evans in the second. So loading up that receiving core.
He has 104 GPE at this point in the draft. It is a really nice pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woohoo. At pick 101, the San Jose SaberCats select Nick Marksman. Woohoo. Tight
Mhm.
end.
I was really happy that Marksman fell to us. Like I personally pushed hard for this one. Like like Nick got in touch with me like really early in the draft process to talk about him coming to San Jose, and I think we've got a plan for it.
Very exciting. How many picks y'all make it through?
We're on
6.
101 right now.
5.
Good. Proud of you guys. All right, 102.
We
the
fell
Colorado-
apart immediately.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The Colorado Yeti will select Nat Wright.
Not right in his blue pants.
Now
Those are
this
some nice
is a
blue
steal.
pants.
This late in the draft, Nate's on my team, and he pulls it. He's nice in the locker room. He's a great guy.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I
Colorado
saw him
really
fall
saw
to round 9,
yeah.
and I went, how has no one looked at him yet? Because he's
people looked at
active. He's both on Discord and on the forums. He's not earning at the same rate as some of these guys, but in the 9th round, you're not looking for a max earner. You're looking for someone who's going to give you more than a pulse. And he's absolutely 100% going to do that for us.
Sure. For sure.
Very good. At 103, the Copperheads will select
Bum bum bum.
a trade. Chicago will be receiving the pick, and Austin will be receiving Ryan Leaf Jr.
Whoa!
Yeah, right. We got a 1200 TPE player for a round 9 pick. I'm super cool with it.
Yeah.
If it isn't
like,
obvious, we're sort of going for it.
Yeah, like Leafs in his last season. So like this is the,
Fuck it.
the
Just go
Yeti
for it.
going
Yeah.
all in.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like this is the time. Like the Yeti have literally never been this good.
What?
Austin.
You know that we're not the
Austin
Yeti.
Not Yeti.
traded
You
for
know,
Leaf.
Fuck. Oh,
Oh, buddy. You tried your
Corti-
best, and that's what matters.
Going on.
I know.
I'm gonna
for-
go ahead and mute myself and shut the fuck up.
Thank you. That's really
before I make an ass out of myself anymore.
Quickly.
We'll make Yeti
I
jokes
know that
later.
I know that Valor can be like abrasive to some people, and some people give him shit. But like, I love the kid, and I do. He always asks me questions on my podcast. He's a good guy. I fuck with him a little bit, but like, he's a good dude, and we're glad to have him. It's only for one season, but I mean, it's a 9th round pick that probably wasn't making our team anytime soon. And why not add 1200 TPE for a stud to our team for one season? That's super cool for me. I'm glad to have him.
This is fair.
Yeah, good pick. Good pickup.
Perfect.
Good pickup for whoever your team is.
Indeed. Now that it's Chicago's pick, they will select Abbas Muhammad.
Interesting safety render. That's definitely a quarterback.
I think that's Kelly Holcomb.
Yes.
How about that one for pulling that name out of my ass?
Really proud
You
of
can
you.
pull Kelly Holcomb out of your ass, but not Austin.
Go Bills.
Hey,
Anyway,
it's not like only pay attention sometimes.
Next pick.
Yeah, so right now the Butchers have, just real quick, they only have Jack Rambo and Xerxes Ridley in the secondary. So they
Hold on,
need
they took
as
Hamish
much secondary-
Danger, the other
And
safety with a quarterback render.
Right? Is that a pattern?
I think that's a trend.
Yeah.
either way, at 104, Honolulu will select Mark Radson.
Mark Radson.
157 TPE.
He got
here.
up to 157 TPE, but when I scouted him, he never responded to me.
Interesting.
I'm wondering if this is the early point of hitting IAs or if he just didn't want to talk to me, which happens.
Oh,
Entirely possible.
well, hopefully he
How
talks
rude.
to Honolulu. Alrighty, this will bring us now to pick 105 for the Hawks. They will take Tan Johnson.
That's a really great pick this late in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very good.
Yeah.
Another wide receiver prospect with a lot of potential to develop.
Yeah. Like, it's... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here, so y'all have a good night.
Have a good one.
Love you. Thanks for coming out.
Bye.
Not a problem. Let's do this
Very
again
good.
sometime.
Hey, Nikki.
You were amazing.
Let's
honestly.
not have
thank
270
you.
picks next time. I'm
Fuck.
good.
I don't know about you, but I made bank on making some of these renders, so...
Oh, amazing. All right, 106, the Orange County Otters will select Jimmy Frackerson.
Another defensive player with a QB render.
Man, he's using Eli Manning as his render?
I don't think Eli Manning would be a good defensive end. Just
I
saying.
suppose Eli Manning knows sack.
That's
so.
true. Yeah, it makes some sense, I suppose.
Perfect. We will move on to whatever the next pick number is for the race. They will select Z-Rex.
And they add another Gronkowski.
Yeah, we have another one.
Yes.
Two Gronkowskis. I think I was asleep during this pick, so I actually don't remember much about him. Sorry, Z. Once you eventually get into our locker room, but yeah, we actually don't have a dedicated tight end at all. Usually, we're either playing Rodriguez or Drake at tight end, so having a dedicated one is kind of cool.
Indeed. Perfect. That'll bring us to whatever number Nola pick. They will select.
108.
Yeah. Sean Snyder.
This is a nice sleeper pick.
Is
He
it?
was another one of those guys that joined super late in the season, who happened to fall into season 22 and not 23.
Okay.
He's
Well,
been
we'll take it.
earning fairly well for it.
Well, hey, welcome to the second line. We're excited to have you. This will bring us to top of round 10. 10.
Yes,
Honolulu
10.
will select Jim Waters, quarterback.
Jim. What a guy.
Yeah, it's Sid. Another guy that everyone knows because he fucked over OCO. I think it was OCO.
Who
Yeah.
cares if you fuck them over?
Man, OCO could use just a little bit of grief.
A little bit.
Either way, he's off to Honolulu, and hopefully he'll be an excellent addition to their crew.
I mean, he's a monster earner.
Going to be competing with God, who else did they take?
Skywalker.
Oh, Skywalker. That's a quarterback competition.
Yeah, I actually think he can win that pretty easily. No offense to Skywalker, but so this is pretty damn good.
Yeah, he's a monster of an earner, and he talks a lot in the locker room. And he's a great guy talking to us all, and I don't know, nothing but going up for him. I think.
Yeah, I think the only concern was that the whole Sidhu Sarvapalli situation that made him fall.
Yeah. I mean, I think he'll prove it. Hopefully, he can go on and prove us wrong. I think that'd be an excellent story arc for him to have here. So that'll move us on to 110 for Sarasota. They will select.
Boom.
Jacob
Go Florida
Small.
Marlins.
Oh,
Good
what a
old
kicker.
kicker.
I love this guy. He's great. Kiwi kicker coming in.
He really was excellent in scouting talks. I had been talking about potentially going with him in round, and they talked me out of it in the war room because we don't need kicker. We have Golden Apricot.
Heck yeah.
Very good. All right. Philadelphia here at 111 is going to select Tristan Gronley. Watering can.
This is a perfect spot for him to fall, in my opinion. I think he's going to do well in Philly's culture. He's active. He's not super active, but he's active, and he feels a lot like a Franchit style pick to me.
Okay.
And Franchit is the type of guy that I really like in Philly's culture, and I think Watering Can's going to do sort of the same.
Heck yeah.
Perfect. 112 for the Outlaws. They will select Zed Kepler. Perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Excellent. We'll move on to 113 for the Sabercats. They will select Buster Browns. Good old Seawolf. Not the highest earner, but is around our locker room and is a super cool guy. So keep him earning a little bit, and I think he'll be great over there.
There's still great active players going off the board. I just don't know what to say that said a million times already. No.
Indeed, it's a little bit tricky considering how big this draft is, but he's around. He's just popped into the Norfolk locker room. So congratulations, my dude. Enjoy your time over in San Jose.
Norfolk's
We'll move on.
overrated.
Fight me.
I will beat you so badly.
Abuse. All right, 114 for the Butchers. They will select
You asked.
Vaughn Hayes, Lim Jahey. Such a good name. Yeah. I don't know if he is active, but if he is, this is an awesome pickup for Chicago.
I don't think I was ever able to contact either of Portland tight ends that went off the board in the last couple of rounds here.
Interesting.
Or found them.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
115. Austin will select a trade. Sarasota's getting all the rest of the picks for Austin, and Austin's getting $2 million in salary cap. Because
TLDR,
Yay!
Austin gave up.
classic
Joe was
Austin.
tired.
Yeah, they're just tired of what. Like, this is what me and Duwalt felt like at pick 180 in the last draft. We were like, please, anyone, take our picks. We're begging you right now.
I'm really
Yeah.
glad you're talking about my trade when I can do it, but
Oh, talk
All right,
about your
joke-
trade.
Yes,
no,
you have like 2 months of scouting material. Shut your mouth. We have like 2 weeks.
God, I feel
Not
so
even
bad.
that.
It's a shame. But it's funny that you think I scouted for more than like 2 days. Anyway, jokes aside, like, yeah, we're at a point where our team's relatively active, so we didn't need to continually make picks because, like, screw it. And I won't lie, I didn't want to sit there for like the inactive round, so I just traded them away to somebody who might need them and got something out of it. I don't really care. It was worth it, and I still loved it. It was still the best draft of all time, and like I'm glad that I was a part of it for 10 rounds. I don't care.
That, and he had about, what was it, 2 more drafts to prep for at that point?
Yes, absolutely. Like 100%, because Laser was doing nothing for our baseball team, so I had to do all the work. I love you, Laser, and I'll say that on air.
Laser, you suck, Lamau.
He does not suck. He is
Lamau.
very,
The
very
map.
great.
We're going to move
Lamau.
on to pick 115 for Sarasota. They will select Kevin Fakin. That render, though.
Oh man, that's
oh my
a
dear
render.
sweet Jesus.
That's
Wow.
that's a picture.
Oh, man. Anyway, shout out to Sloth. I'm leaving. Goodbye, guys.
Bye.
See ya.
Have a good one, bud.
Hey, Joe.
All right, next.
Onward.
116. The Colorado Yeti will select a trade. They're giving the pick to Philly, and Colorado is receiving Jake Dropson. Why? Explain yourself.
We need wide receiver help. And we feel that at this point in the draft, getting Dropson for this that's left on his contract is going to be super helpful in just keeping us competitive for the season while we have some receivers develop in DSFL. And obviously there are still people who are at least a little bit active on the board, but we know that we have a chance to be competitive and make sure that we can.
This is fair. This is fair. Perfect. That'll bring us to 116. Is now Philly. As Philly will select Alexander Hamilton II.
Who I think is IA. I might be
He
wrong.
never got back to me in scouting, so I assume.
Yeah, I think he's IA. I haven't seen him in a long time. So.
But if he pops back around, be awesome
Yep.
pick up here.
That's a great
Oh,
pickup
yeah.
if he comes
They can
back.
get him back. Yeah.
Perfect.
And a
This
fitting place.
At 117, the Baltimore Hawks will select Godric Fallstrom. User Infi. I think this is one of our lower active, as far as earning goes, D lineman in Norfolk. But I think he's around still. So
I think the round 10 guys are still kind of around. It's round 11 where we start to hit the question marks.
Yeah.
can you announce the next couple picks here? I've got a
I
Yeah, I
can.
can do it.
commish business.
No, let me do it.
All right, let's see.
The commish business? No, the commish business is mine.
Can I have the
All
commish
right.
business?
You don't want the commish business.
I will
I
probably
can-
hear about it later.
I can guarantee you don't. All right. Okay. So if we got, let's get going. All right. So pick number 118. Orange County selects Georgia Minor, offensive lineman, Ace Pats.
Yes.
He's a dude.
Fair rubs.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
but I
Fair
think this
rubs.
fair rub is dead, potentially.
Dead Rubs.
Dead Rubs.
All right. Race. Pick number 119. They select safety Ed Ball from Q Ball 100. Another safety. Another pick I
still
was
around.
asleep. Oh, yes. That's awesome. I
He's
was
still at least somewhat active in London's locker room.
Yeah, I was asleep for this pick too. So yeah, I wasn't around for this one.
For shame, sleeping.
Yeah, I know.
Gosh,
I should
imagine
just
sleeping
stay
during the
awake.
draft.
Yeah. All right. Next pick, New Orleans, pick 120. They select defensive end Beef Buckets.
What a name, and oh my God, what a
That is
That's
a very
beautiful.
purple. That is a purple render, deeply purple. By Dropology. Good name, I guess, for a defensive end. Not so much for like a wide receiver or something, I guess.
Indeed. Keep going.
All right. We're round 11 now. Pick 121. They select Honolulu. Tristan Hex from Hexify, tight end. Don't know anything about this guy.
unclear if he's still around.
Yeah. All right. Sarasota, pick 122. They select another tight end, Clark Boyd from Cheat 65. Might also be dead. I'm not sure, actually.
No, he's not dead. He is still around. I know that he role requested like a couple of days ago for Myrtle Beach, so
I want to say that they picked him like right around that time.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else want to do some picks? I'm getting a phone call.
Sure.
I can handle it.
Okay. Thank you.
123, the Philadelphia Liberty select a trade. Philadelphia receives $1 million in Chicago's season 20 cap space, and Chicago receives the remainder of Philadelphia. All right, so with 123, the Chicago Butchers select Sean Ansari, tight end for the Minnesota Grey Ducks. He is still active, if I'm not mistaken. He was a recent joiner, but he could very well develop still. With 124, I believe that's the Arizona Outlaws. Daniil Hunter of the Dallas Bird Dogs, who weirdly did not use Daniil as his render. What a choice. With 125, the San Jose SaberCats select safety Silas Meisner of the Myrtle Beach Buccaneers, who I'm going to guess by that 50 TPE number is not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
With 126, the Chicago Butchers select Tyron Shields of the Minnesota Grey Ducks, who is still active. And that's, if he continues to develop even slowly, a solid.
Yeah.
With 127, the Sarasota select Cody Martin from user Thickest Baboon. What a name. With 128, the Colorado Yeti select Devontae Sack Peter, who is also still around last I checked.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I talked to him a couple days ago.
He was still here.
Yeah.
I think he was on our list of considerations at this point in the draft as well. And we're like, well, if he's still around, we'll
It was
go ahead and snatch him.
it was a great pick to have in round 11.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
With 129, the Baltimore Hawks select safety Michael Lee, Norfolk Seawolves. So,
I don't know. I don't know if I've seen him recently. But, you never know.
He very well could be.
They circle back every now and again. So
With 130, the Orange County Otters select tight end Rondo Jones, user Ironwall. Is this guy still active, Laser?
Not sure. I was not involved in the draft process at that point in time.
Yeah, I don't think I've
right.
seen him
Yep.
in the
I
locker
remember
room
that taking
recently,
over.
but if he comes back, I mean, he's a nice pick. Who knows?
With 131, the Yellowknife select Cadillac Mitchell linebacker for the London Royals, who I think is still around their locker room as well.
Nice.
I'm not
That's
sure
an
how
awesome
active
pickup
he is
then.
in terms of earning, but
I mean, I think if you're around the community, that's like the biggest
Yep.
first step. So
active pick. With 132, the New Orleans second line select
Street Lamp Lamoose.
Lamoose
Yes. So this is the pick
from
where I'm like,
user Moose.
I basically popped into the war room and I said, I want this one. And they're like, okay, yeah, we can do that. So this is what I wanted.
Perfect. Another running back. Just what the second line
New,
needs.
New Orleans needs running backs. It's our highest position of need. We really did not get that earlier in the draft. And so
running
we
back
wanted to grab.
is there's not nearly enough in Nova.
Oh, yeah.
Need someone to accompany Paco Taco.
Indeed, he needs a buddy.
And the start of the 12th round with pick 133, the Honolulu Hahalua select the kick from
Lekik.
Verb, which is such an amazing and dumb name. The kick is probably my favorite name in the entire draft, and Dwyer was so right when he said we just took him because we might need a kicker, and also, have you seen this name?
All right, keep going.
With 134, the Sarasota Sailfish. Cornerback Bo Jangles from the Minnesota Grey Ducks. He's been inactive for a while. There's also rumors that he doesn't actually have 115 TPE, but that's not confirmed.
I wanted a story that remind me to ask later.
Yes, I will. With pick 135, the Chicago Butchers select the Brickashaw Cannon from user Sebsol. Amazing.
Now that is a good name.
That's a great name. But probably an inactive player. Although, maybe not. Maybe Chicago got a steal here. With pick 136, the Arizona Outlaws select a trade. They receive Honolulu's season 23, round 20, which is a pick that may or may not happen. And Honolulu receives the remainder of Arizona.
Nice.
People
So with
opted out of the
136,
rest.
Honolulu selects offensive lineman James Carson, who is labeled as gunslinger archetype here, which is a quarterback, last I checked. But
I too am a gunslinger.
He has to throw his muscles around.
I'm a gunslinger offensive lineman. With 137, the San Jose SaberCats select tight end Douglas MacArthur from user King Amazing, who is actually still active on the Discord.
Nice.
Just barely, but he's around, so they could potentially get him back and have a real steal here.
Amazing.
With 138, the Chicago Butchers select Ronan Briscoe of the Norfolk Seawolves.
Who is around still?
That's kind of the vibe that I got. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he's still around.
he's not. He doesn't appear to be earning, but he might be around. So Chicago might have a pick that they can make use of here.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Congratulations, Chicago.
Onwards. 139. The Sarasota Sailfish selecting Sean O'Donohue, linebacker from the Kansas City Coyotes, who is another one of those picks who may or may not be active. I don't think I got in contact with Sean, but I don't know. We'll see. With 140, the Colorado Yeti select offensive lineman Sylvester Berlin from user Epitaxy. Fair rubs.
Fair rubs,
Fair
indeed.
rubs.
You always get inactive fair rubs, though.
It's unfortunate,
Dead
but
rubs.
it's what we've, and it's the highest TPE inactive fair rub.
That's fair.
Plus, we've got Bagel, who we can hope will be able to draw this player back.
Heck
Fair.
yeah.
Perfect.
With 141, the Baltimore Hawks select Aaron Balake, safety of the Myrtle Beach Buccaneers.
Nice.
What a render!
Nice.
Why are there still almost 60 of you?
Because they want to see everyone go.
They gotta stay to the
They gotta
24th
stay
round.
here with me.
I
Infinite.
mean, I respect it. Halfway point. Let's go.
Let's go. Ooh.
It's pick 142. The Orange County Otters select pseudo QB, kicker/punter of the Portland Pythons,
Bruh.
who has all of his TPE in quarterback stats, I believe.
Actually?
Hey, you gotta respect
He's-
that.
He's an amazingly interesting build.
I
Happy
believe
halfway
this
point,
one
you
was
guys.
taken specifically for the memory.
Good.
With
Only
1
142 more to go.
Woo!
select
We'll go fast after this.
defensive tackle Clayton Jones from Sweet Potato Flyers, who I
He's
never heard back
dude.
from, but who might still be around.
He's a dude. He's a player, I think.
144, the New Orleans second line select
Slim Pickens.
Slim
That's
Pickens.
not a running back.
That's not a running
I
back,
call
and
shenanigans.
I don't
Shocking.
know why. They desperately need running back help right now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But the name is excellent. Slim Pickens is an excellent.
Okay, I have to change the PowerPoint here.
Hooray!
Also, I
Give me a
returned.
second to breathe before I start announcing more picks.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm here.
Part
And also
two.
hopefully talk to the rookies who are in.
Oh, right. You're a GM. Whoops.
Part
Yeah,
two
right
now
of
we're
4.
discussing the nickname of Bubba Thumper and Thubba Bumper. Bub and Bump and Thump.
Pumba tubba hub. Balimba.
Indeed. I am currently trying to manage call-up lists, which is always a fun time.
Bex, did you ask for my call-ups halfway through the draft?
Yes, she did. Yes, she
How
did.
am I supposed to be able to tell you which of these players I'm calling up when we're not through all of them?
That's not my problem.
Who badgered you about it?
No, mostly New Orleans was like, Bex, what am I doing with this list? I'm like, oh fuck, okay, here, have a.
Hey, tell Tom Hanks to shove it.
It wasn't Tom Hanks because Tom Hanks has only recently woken
Hey,
up.
Tom Hanks, shove it.
Tell Izza to shove it.
I'm sure he's listening. You can tell him yourself.
Hey,
It's a good
Izza,
movie roster pages.
shove it. I'm trying to do a draft. He's gonna ping me somewhere, and I'm not sure where.
All right.
Okay, are we ready for draft?
Who's ready
speed
for the
round
speed
style?
round?
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
what I like to hear.
I am speed. 145. Selects Landon Moore, defensive end of the Dallas Bird Dogs.
What a player.
146. Sarasota selects defensive end Anthony Brewer of the Myrtle Beach Buccaneers. 147. The Chicago Butchers select.
I don't think the stream is up, by the way.
What?
What?
Is it broken? I see it's broken on my YouTube.
It was
Oh,
probably
dear
black
God.
because I was changing the PowerPoint, and now it
No,
should be back.
it's good for me. It's good for me.
Okay,
what
if it's
the
good
hell?
for one person, I don't care. Let's keep going.
Defensive
What the
tackle Joe
fuck?
Montana. Oh, that's
Nice one.
Almost.
defensive tackle Joe Montana. 148. Honolulu selects cornerback Zach Schiaparelli of Dallas Bird Dogs. 149. San Jose selects cornerback Ricky Boomhauer of the Minnesota Grey Ducks.
Rip.
150. Chicago selects Nathan Bourne, defensive end for the Kansas City Coyotes.
Jason's lesser known cousin.
151. Sarasota selects Alex Ingram, cornerback, Kansas City Coyotes. 152. Colorado selects cornerback Thundercat,
Thundercat.
Coyotes. Football is actually a legacy pick, by the way.
Nice,
Just fact for you on that
I
one.
guess.
153. Baltimore selects Running back Winston Bragg of the London Royals.
Great username that feels kind of wasted.
Monsoon.
Monsoon. Hell of a username.
154, Orange County selects. Loin Steak, defensive end of the Norfolk Seawolves. Also a great username, Chunk.
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 155, Yellowknife select. DT Lucas Foucher of the Norfolk Seawolves.
It's a player. Whoa.
156, the New Orleans second line select.
To Owl.
Owl.
Another running back.
Kansas City
We needed a
Coyotes.
running back.
Just what
Poor,
New Orleans needs.
poor Big Red is
Another one of the
like,
greatest
why are you
names in the-
keeping
157, Honolulu selects. Cornerback Rico Martinez, Myrtle Beach Buccaneers. 158, Sarasota selects. Safety Hengwei Liu, Myrtle Beach Buccaneers. 159, the Chicago Butchers select. Defensive end Justice Wolf of the Myrtle Beach Buccaneers. 160, Honolulu selects. Linebacker Jason Krusher, Myrtle Beach Buccaneers. 161, San Jose selects. Linebacker Dick Daniels of the Minnesota Grey Ducks. 162, Chicago selects. Cornerback Xavier O'Doyle of the London Royals. 163, Sarasota selects. Defensive end Will Berry Underground.
Nice.
Nice pick. 164, Colorado selects. Defensive end Meek of the London Royals.
That's a steal
We
this
sent
late
a lot
with
of
that
road
name.
runner.
Hmm.
Yeah. Quality name at number one.
Apparently my gift had sound at that point. 165, Baltimore selects. Defensive end Frank Wynn of the Norfolk Seawolves.
Boot. And Chorito is such a good username.
6, Orange County selects. Safety Jimmy Cooks of the Myrtle Beach Buccaneers. Is that Chris Evans?
I think that
I
is.
believe so.
I think that's Jimmy Cooks.
167, Yellowknife. Cornerback Valor Gilmore of the Norfolk Seawolves.
I love that name. I still love that name.
168, New Orleans selects.
A running back.
Back help, Sue
So the
Candles,
Nice.
who didn't have a
Maybe-
team.
Yeah, maybe someday they'll have a decent running back.
169, Honolulu.
Nice.
Quarterback Swift. This is the 69 that got the meme.
Yeah, at least we got a 69 pick in here, right?
Nice.
Goal, Vander Jones. Maybe he'll come back.
Nope.
170, Sarasota selects. Offensive lineman Fernando Cruz of the Portland Pythons. 171, the Chicago Butchers select. Cavalier Craighorn, quarterback of the Tijuana Luchadors. 172, Honolulu selects. Pierre Voodoo, safety for the Dallas Bird Dogs. 173, San Jose select. Cosmo Kramer, safety of the Kansas City Coyotes.
Good name. Good
That's a
name.
hell of a name.
Good name. Shame that that's not his render too.
I know.
174, Chicago selects. Adrian Hampsh, linebacker from somewhere. 175, Sarasota selects. Hiram Abif, linebacker, Dallas Bird Dogs. 176, Colorado selects. Linebacker Fatso Wombat of the Tijuana Luchadors. Rick was knocking it out of the park with their meme picks. 177, Baltimore selects. Linebacker Calvin McMahon of the London Royals. 178, Orange County selects Aiden Baden, defensive end, Minnesota Grey Ducks. 179, Yellowknife select Kennedy Cannon, cornerback. 180, New Orleans selects Anthony DeLuca, yet another running back to help their miserable backfield.
Indeed.
Running back by committee.
Yeah.
by
Good old
committee, by
Flea
committee.
Boo.
Enough running backs and you'll eventually get a yard, right?
181, Honolulu selects Chauncey Morrison, defensive end, Minnesota Grey Ducks. 182, Sarasota selects Patrick Holding, running back. 183, Chicago selects Gabriel Graves, defensive end, Dallas Bird Dogs. 184, Honolulu selects Nick Jones, cornerback, Tijuana Luchadors. 185, San Jose selects Jordan Davis, safety, Dallas Bird Dogs. 186, Chicago selects John Doe, tight end. 187, Sarasota selects Lance Bangs, cornerback, Kansas City Coyotes. 188, Colorado selects Colin Vance, quarterback. 189, Baltimore selects Henry Sax Coburg Gotha, wide receiver, London Royals.
Hell of a name to waste.
Render. Holy shit, that's a nice render choice. 190, Orange County selects C.D. Waldo, safety, Minnesota Grey Ducks.
Almost had two Waldos.
Almost. 191, Yellowknife selects Mo Willis, safety, Coyotes. 192, New Orleans. Vince Waterhouse, running
back. Finally,
on the
running back.
Luchadors.
All right.
All right, someone take over. Don't let Walker wear himself out.
193.
Oh,
Someone else
doing
take it.
Who's doing it?
Okay, 193, Honolulu selects John Nesbitt, DT, Tijuana Luchadors. 194, Sarasota selects Alan Spooner, quarterback, Norfolk Seawolves. 195, Chicago Butchers select Malcolm Jenkins, cornerback, Dallas Bird Dogs. 196, Honolulu selects Montgomery Mantooth, tight end, Myrtle Beach Buccaneers. 197, the San Jose SaberCats select Deshaun Jenkins, defensive end, Dallas Bird Dogs. 198, Chicago selects Cade Hines, defensive tackle, Tijuana Luchadors. At 199, the Sarasota Sailfish select Chuds Whitaker, linebacker, Tijuana Luchadors. Pick 200, Colorado Yeti select Swain Train, defensive tackle, Portland Pythons. What a name. 201.
All of our names are perfect.
Baltimore Hawks select Seth Lindsay, kicker, London Royals. At pick 202, Oko selects Gabe Nixon, offensive line, Minnesota Grey Ducks, Fair Rubs. At 203,
Fair Rubs.
Yellowknife selects Logan Marshall, wide receiver, Tijuana Luchadors. At 204, New Orleans selects another running back, Troy Pressing.
Hooray,
Wow.
we needed a running back.
Start
They
of
were
round
really desperate for
18.
running back right there.
The new drinking game you have to add, the new rule you have to add to the drinking game is take a shot every time New Orleans drafts a running back.
You die.
Or signs
Do
any
you
running
want to
back in
not
free
have any
agency.
users left in the league because they're all dead of alcohol poisoning?
Round 18, pick 205, Honolulu selects Calcutta. Wide receiver, Portland Pythons. 206, Sarasota selects Titus Lincoln, tight end, Kansas City Coyotes. At 207, Chicago selects Terrell Brister Jr., wide receiver, Tijuana Luchadors. At 208, Honolulu selects David Banner, defensive tackle, Dallas Bird Dogs. At 209, San Jose selects Craig Royal, tight end. At 210, Chicago selects Steve Alvarado, wide receiver, London Royals. At 211, Sarasota selects Bobby Boomski, kicker, Dallas Bird
What a
Dogs.
fucking name.
What a name. At 212, Colorado selects Tony Baloney, defensive tackle
Yes, the
for
great Tony Baloney.
Norfolk Seawolves.
Legend.
Norfolk legend, Tony Baloney.
213, Baltimore selects Chad Zhao, defensive tackle.
Ice
Chain in
Bananas,
his
great
hand.
pick.
214, Oko selects Julius Anderson, linebacker, Tijuana Luchadors. At 215, Yellowknife selects Ronnie Schultz, linebacker, Norfolk Seawolves. 216, New Orleans selects a trade. This late in the draft? No way.
Nice meme trade.
New Orleans receives
Literally
Philadelphia.
traded back in the next draft.
Philadelphia receives season 23 round 18. New Orleans receives Philadelphia's season 23 round 18 pick, and Philadelphia receives NOLA's season 22 round 18 through the round or pick. Wait,
Infinite
sorry,
was so
pick
mad about this trade.
216. Who
Infinite
cares?
was fucking furious about
At
that trade.
216, Philadelphia selects Kashrinsky Blodenheimer, kicker, Minnesota Grey Ducks. Time to switch
yes, good old
PowerPoints.
Rip Bob.
All right, while he's switching PowerPoints, there is another trade that I refused to put into the draft. I believe Blodenheimer got traded back to New Orleans, and then got traded back to Philly, and then got traded back to New Orleans again.
Basically,
Didn't they
was
do
so
that last
funny.
year too?
yes, the GMs for Philly and NOLA, Tom Hanks and Hall Monitor, have a tradition where they make silly trades late in the draft to have fun.
And I hate them.
Infinite was disgusted.
Infinite actually malding right now.
I mean, I definitely put myself on the block during this proceedings because I was like, "You're making Infinite's life hell, guys. Come on."
All right, we're back.
Actually, put yourself on the block every other day. What are you talking about?
No,
Studious.
that is the first time I've ever actually done it. I threaten to all the time, but I've never actually done it.
Oh, well, that's fair.
So
That's fair.
actually,
Ever.
because of that trade, this board is entirely wrong. Philadelphia actually have pick 288, but there's
Yeah, that's
only
great.
284 prospects, so nobody cares about 288.
Woo!
I do. I care deeply about 288.
Yeah.
We make
All
it.
right.
All right.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
All right, bye guys.
Round 19, pick 217, Honolulu selects Scott, wide receiver, Dallas Bird Dogs.
What a steal.
At 218, Sarasota selects Sawyer Brutalitops, linebacker, Minnesota Grey Ducks. At 219, Chicago selects Jay Sines, cornerback. At 220, Honolulu selects Rickety Cricket, cornerback, Dallas Bird Dogs.
What a render.
What a render.
What a well done just sig there by Big Red.
Yeah, now that's a great faded logo
That's
there.
beautiful.
What a good
I
time.
didn't even notice it at
goodness.
first, but damn.
Yeah. Pick 221, San Jose selects Amadeus Green, safety. At 222, Chicago selects Daniel Ross, linebacker, Minnesota Grey Ducks. At 223, Sarasota selects Nathan Bigelow, wide receiver, Norfolk Seawolves. At 224, Colorado selects Leland Breland, defensive tackle, London Royals. At 225, Baltimore selects Cameron Tova, tight end, Norfolk Seawolves. At 226, Oko selects Eugene McEvan, linebacker, Minnesota Grey Ducks. At 227, the Yellowknife Wraiths select Cam Berto, defensive tackle, Kansas City Coyotes. At 228, New Orleans selects offensive line, Toshihide Matsumoto, Portland Pythons. I guess there was no more running backs.
They ran out, but they got fair rubs.
Fair
Indeed.
rubs.
If you can't get a running back, get someone to clear lanes for your running backs.
Heck yeah. Round 20, starting off at pick 229, Honolulu selects Boo Boo Rogers, cornerback, Tijuana Luchadors. At 230, Sarasota selects Dean Winchester, safety, London Royals. At 231, Chicago selects Zachary Duke, safety, Norfolk Seawolves. At 232, Honolulu selects Dude Doggo, quarterback, Kansas City Coyotes.
Honolulu dug deep for quarterbacks this draft.
Oh, yeah. 233, San Jose selects Rain Man Legends. Nice. Defensive end, Norfolk Seawolves. 234, Chicago selects Evan Riley, quarterback. At 235, Sarasota selects Raiden Briggs, linebacker, London Royals. At 236, Colorado selects Bobby Black, wide receiver. At 237, Baltimore selects Bryant Moreland, wide receiver. At 238, Oko selects Arcadeld Gonzalez, defensive tackle, Minnesota Grey Ducks. At 239, the Yellowknife Wraiths select Montgomery Burns, safety, Dallas Bird Dogs. At 240, New Orleans selects Julius Augustus, offensive line, Portland Pythons. There's some more fair rubs.
More fair rubs for Nola.
Round 21. Pick 241, Honolulu selects Farrier Deshane, defensive end, Tijuana Luchadors. At 242, Sarasota selects Carlos Woods, cornerback, Minnesota Grey Ducks. At 243, Chicago selects Junior Maverick, cornerback, Dallas Bird Dogs. 244, Honolulu selects Max McClure, tight end, Tijuana Luchador. 245, San Jose selects Elias Ziegler, safety, London Royals. At 246, Chicago selects Curious George, wide receiver, Kansas City Coyotes. 247, Sarasota selects Colin Miller, tight end, Norfolk Seawolves. At 248, Colorado selects Matt Elam, safety, Tijuana Luchadors. At 249, Baltimore selects Seth Gofrich. Gofrich? Sure. Tight end, London Royals. At 250, Oko selects Joshua Vanger, safety, Norfolk Seawolves. 251, Yellowknife Wraiths select Regan Maynell, tight end. 252, New Orleans selects linebacker Michael Smizzik, Kansas City Coyotes.
Switch reader.
Let me take over for you, J-Puck. You've been going for 5.
Deal.
I can do some. I haven't done any yet.
All right, we'll let Laser take it.
Go ahead, Laser.
Everyone loves Laser's voice, so this is perfect.
Yeah, for some reason. Anyway, with pick 253, Honolulu selects Buster Nelson, Kansas City Coyotes. With pick 254, Sarasota selects defensive tackle Anthony DiNapoli, who apparently does not have a team. With pick 255, the Chicago Butchers select defensive end A.J. Warren from the London Royals. With pick 256, Honolulu again selects linebacker Johnny McCartney from the Dallas Bird Dogs. With pick number 257, the San Jose SaberCats select safety Tom Shaler. With pick 258, the Chicago Butchers select linebacker Tom Thorne from the Dallas Bird Dogs. With pick number 259, the Sarasota Sailfish select tight end Perry King of the London Royals. With pick number 260, the Colorado Yeti select kicker Willis Cannon, London Royals. With pick 261, the Hawks select linebacker Samuel Miller, again of the London Royals. With pick 262, Orange County Otters select cornerback Jacob Kane. With pick number 263, Yellowknife Wraiths select defensive tackle Paul Novotny. With pick 264, the New Orleans second line select defensive tackle Darius Crackle. With pick 265, Honolulu will select linebacker Buster Holiday of the London Royals. With pick 266, Sarasota will select Kalo Peara, linebacker from the Kansas City Coyotes. With pick 267, the Chicago Butchers will select defensive tackle Bucky Lawrence of the Tawana Lucadors. With pick 268, Honolulu will select linebacker Nicholas Stone of the Kansas City Coyotes. With pick 269, the San Jose SaberCats will select kicker Ronan McDonough. With pick 270, the Chicago Butchers will select safety Callum Oren. With pick 271, Sarasota will select wide receiver Donovan Smith. With pick 272, the Colorado Yeti will select tight end Ike Oscar. With pick number 273, the Baltimore Hawks will select kicker Banjo May. With pick 274, Orange County will select wide receiver Tyler Curtis of the London Royals. With pick 275, the Yellowknife Wraith will select safety Bartholomew Castor. With pick 276, New Orleans second line will select linebacker Raheem Byrd of the Minnesota Grey Ducks. With pick 277, Honolulu will select wide receiver Deshaun Hill of the Dallas Bird Dogs. With pick 278, the Sarasota Sailfish will select defensive tackle Lee Jordan. How many picks are in here? Is it 284?
284.
Yeah,
we got
284.
5 left.
Oh God,
Okay.
Infinite's
With pick
back.
279, the Chicago Bird Dogs. Wow. Anyway, the Chicago Butchers will select defensive tackle Matthew Curran. With pick number 280, the Honolulu team will select,
Halua.
yeah, however you say that,
Oh,
Deshaun Jones of the Kansas City Coyotes. With pick number
Deshaun.
281, the San Jose SaberCats will select
San Jose
linebacker
team.
Leo Browning, London Royals.
They
I
might
had a
not be
DM.
relevant.
That was for sure a kicker as the render. I'm
Was
positive.
it? I wasn't paying
Looks like
attention.
a kicker.
I'm not even paying attention to the image
Yeah,
at
who
this
cares?
point.
Just
With pick
fuck it.
282, the Chicago Butchers select safety Patrick Hardy. With pick 283, the Sarasota Sailfish select tight end Brent Blackman of the Norfolk Seawolves. And finally, with pick number 284, Colorado will select
A
oh
trade.
dear God,
Oh, of course.
trade.
Just to
Ah.
fuck with Infinite.
Jesus God. Anyway, now with Honolulu's pick at number 284, it will be traded to, or they will take Dan Jackson,
More trades.
safety. Yes.
Yeah, and
To be
I don't think
fair,
this
last
Mr.
time.
Irrelevant
Dwyer
is coming
has
back.
something that he really likes, Mr. Irrelevance. So we gave him Mr. Irrelevant just as this is a little meme trade at the end.
That's amazing.
That's
That's amazing.
fair, I suppose.
I don't think this Mr. Irrelevant is coming back though.
If he does, that'd be pretty amazing. All right,
It would
so
be the steal of the draft, easily.
to
Yeah.
the 41 of you still watching,
Why
hi,
are you here,
thank
first
you.
of all?
Woo!
The
How
fuck
many of them
are you
are us?
watching this for?
I don't know, but
White
I love
noise.
every single one of you.
White noise,
Um,
white noise.
Thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations to everyone who has gotten drafted tonight. We
Which is
have
all of
some
you.
exciting, all of you, every single one of you. We have
Yeah,
some
I
exciting.
personally did not get drafted, but
We
I
have
was
some
really
exciting-
looking forward to being drafted, and I was not.
Please let me hype next week's content. We have some excellent programming for you next week. Monday is our Prospect Bowl. Tuesday will be our NSFL Pro Bowl stream. Wednesday will be the DSFL Draft. Thursday will be the DSFL Pro Bowl. And Friday will see us do the NSFL preseason game. So it will be a full week of content for you in the off season, which is just, we're spoiling you guys rotten. This is insane. So hope to see you for any of those streams. Some of them will have commentary, some of them will not. I know that I am most excited for the DSFL draft on Wednesday. I'm excited to bring in the next generation of DSFLers. So thank you all so much. Thank you to all of my hosts, especially the ones who've made it all the way through to the end to do the hard work of going through those names back to back to back to back. Special thank you as well to Infinite and the entire events graphics team.
Woo!
We love you
Yes.
so much. You guys did so much this draft. You are going to get paid very well for it.
Raking
I
in the
promise.
money.
Indeed. It has been an honor and a privilege to be one of your
Just
draft
sit here
hosts.
for 3 hours.
Indeed.
Yeah. Woo!
I'm going to release you all now. Say thank you. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever time of day it is for you. And we hope to see you around.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
but